Common Sense International gives you great rates to countries.
Boy, this is backbreaking work. There's got to be a better way to get rid of these leaves.
A better way to get rid of these leaves.
That was so weird. I just got caught in a leaf storm. Well, weird attracts weird. Who's your feathered friend, Harriet?
Oh, well, this is my new parrot, Waldo.
Does he talk?
Well, he hasn't said anything yet. Waldo want a cracker?
Aww.
Waldo want some birdseed?
Aww.
Dumb bird!
If he's so dumb, why'd you buy him?
Because we're color coordinated.
How are we going to tell them apart?
The quiet one has feathers.
Hi.
Ryan.
Joni, I'd like you to meet RAM class.
RAM class?
Yes, it stands for Random Access Multiple Concurrent Linguistic Analytical Sequencer.
Oh. Hi, RAM class. Hope you like meatloaf.
It's my latest modification for Vicki. I'll show you how it works after dinner.
Hey.
Honey, you are in love with a genius.
I am not. You're the only man in my life.
Anyway, I got another surprise for you. Remember that big charity ball that my boss, Harold Jennings, sponsors?
Yeah, the one that we can't afford to go to because it's $500 a person.
That's the one, and we're going.
What? Well, that's $1,000 for the two of us. Do you have a separate bank account that I don't know about?
Joni, everybody on the organizing committee gets in free, so I volunteered.
Great.
You. Joan, Jamie.
What is it, Ted?
I'm ready. There, that ought to do it. Okay, Vicki, a drum roll, please.
A drum roll.
Thank you very much. I have now installed RAM class in Vicki.
What's RAM class? Oh, it's a new kind of gadget for robots.
A gadget, it's a translator. With RAM class, Vicki can understand any foreign language and instantly translate it into English.
That's fantastic, Dad.
Joni, you know a little French. Say something to Vicki.
Okay, let's see. What does this mean, Vicki? La plume de ma tante est sur la table.
The pen of my aunt is on the table.
That's right. I bet that comes up a lot in conversations.
Okay, Vicki, try this. Vigits.
What's happening, bro?
She even speaks school German. Oh, Ted, that's incredible. But what are you going to use it for?
Well, one of the reasons I created Vicki was to help children with learning disabilities. And with RAM class, robots can help kids no matter what language they speak.
I got a real test for her, Dad. Let's see if Vicki can translate the Spanish language station on TV.
Good idea.
Hola, amigos.
Hello, friends.
¿Se han fijado en los precios de la comida mojada para los perros recientemente? Cuesta más que bistec filet y es medio agua.
Have you noticed the price of moist dog food lately? It costs more than filet mignon, and it's half water. Give me that steak. I'm starved.
Who said that, Vicki?
The dog.
The dog?
I've chewed old slippers that taste better than this dog food. I'm going to get even with you, pal, on your leg.
Vicki can't translate what a dog says. Of course not. She's just been... Well, look at that.
The dog got even with him.
Vicki, you're a nuts and bolts Dr. Doolittle.
Joan, what are you doing? The house is spotless. We have nothing to be ashamed of in front of the Jennings.
I don't want to take any chances. Since
Cynthia always makes me feel like she's Gucci's and I'm a swap meet.
Mr. Spot. Harold, Cynthia, nice to see you.
Of course it is.
Please come in. Cute pooch. What's his name?
Oh, Foo-Foo. He comes from a long line of...
Quiet. And why are you still here, Harold?
Well, I just thought that...
Well, don't. You know how thinking gives you a headache. Here, Foo-Foo will be late for his hair appointment. And I need our car. So, Ted, I'm sure you'd be happy to take Harold.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
What pet groomers do you take Foo-Foo to? Pet groomers? Ooh, they're all full of animals.
We take him to Jean-Paul Ramon. That's Cynthia's hairdresser.
See the resemblance.
Yeah. Well, see you later, Cynthia. Bye, hon. Come on, Harold. Correct me if I'm wrong, but does Foo-Foo always growl when he hears your name?
It's a big improvement. He used to go for my throat.
Well, Cynthia, what exactly can I do to help you with the charity ball? Just a few simple things that shouldn't tax your abilities.
Vicki, this weighs a ton. Would you give me a hand? Give you a hand? Thanks. Hi. Oh, hi, Harriet. How's your bird? I'm losing my voice trying to teach Waldo to talk. I think he's defective. Maybe Vicki can find out why he won't talk. She can understand animals.
I'm a nuts and bolts Dr. Doolittle.
What do you mean she can understand animals? That's ridiculous. Just trust me. Try and make him say something. Go ahead. Waldo, say something. Come on, you fraud, say something. Open that beak and say something. See, that's all he says. If you can understand animals, what does that mean?
It means, but Harriet, he can't get in a word edgewise.
Just like the rest of us. Do you mean he'd talk if I just shut up? Works for me. Works for me. Vicki, you're a genius. Yeah, I just figured out a way to use Vicki's talents and make some money. You're looking at Dr. Vicki Doolittle, the world's greatest animal psychiatrist. Works for me. Works for me.
Small Wonder will return after these messages.
On the next Home Improvement, Tim and Al get small and journey to the center of it.
Hi.
Hi.
Still working on plans for the charity ball, huh?
Well, I think I've got most of it worked out. Here's the menu.
Ooh.
And this is the seating chart.
Uh-huh.
And I have ordered red roses for every table.
Oh, that's great. That pain in the neck, Cynthia, has to be impressed with all the hard work you put in.
Oh, I hope so.
I get it.
Good evening.
Hi. We were just talking about you. Come on in.
Dare I hope you've made a little progress on the ball? More than a little, it's all done. And here is the menu. Prime rib. Oh, no, my dear, that will never do. Will it, Harold?
Well, actually, I like prime rib.
What?
I didn't say a lot.
Change the prime rib to Cornish game hen and see that they're properly plucked.
Well, I know you're going to love the flowers that Joan picked for the table.
As long as they're not roses. Roses are so common.
Well, actually, I like the way they smell.
Excuse me?
But only at funerals.
Joan. Haven't you accomplished anything in the last 3 days? Well, for one thing, I think that I've made some sense out of the seating arrangements. See for yourself. Oh, no. You've botched this, too. You can't have the Edinson seated next to the Grahams, and the Scherers and the Granites can't stand each other, and for good reason. Now, who are these people? They weren't even invited. Well, who's that? Ted and Joan?
That's them.
Oh, but why would your names be on the seating chart?
Well, Joan is on the organizing committee, so,
I'm the organizing committee, and you're only help. And help doesn't go to the ball.
But, dear, Joan's put in a lot of work, and if it were up to me...
Yes?
But, of course, it isn't.
You see, whenever I want anything done properly, I have to do it myself. Oh, really? Well, you can do just that, Cynthia, because I quit.
good girl.
Certainly, my dear. That is your option. I have an option, too. Fire that man, Harold.
But, dear, I couldn't possibly...
Do it.
You're fired.
I love it when you're forceful, Harold.
Your mouse says he's lonesome because he's all alone in his cage. That'll be $1.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll stop at the pet store and buy him a little boy mouse to play with.
He says if you really want to make him happy, get him a girl mouse.
Next patient, please. What's the problem?
Well, my guinea pig just stands in the corner of his cage all the time. What's wrong with him?
If you'll take a seat.
He says all the other guinea pigs make fun of him because of the name you gave him.
What's wrong with his name?
How'd you like it if your parents named you Quasimodo? He says he prefers the name Bubba.
Case closed. That'll be $1.
Thanks for curing my guinea pig, Doctor. Come on, Bubba.
Next patient, please. What's the problem?
Well, this is my frog, Jumping Jack Flash. He could be a champion jumper, but all he does is sit.
If you'll lie down on the couch, please.
He says he was taken from his mother when he was just a tadpole. He says he's never seen any other frogs. He says he doesn't know how to jump.
Unusual case, Doctor. Any suggestions?
I'll show him how to jump. Watch this flash. Wow, how'd she do that?
Well, Vicki was raised by frogs. Okay, Flash, your turn.
He says he's not ready to jump yet.
I got an idea. Flash, ever hear of the term frog leg?
He says he's ready now.
That'll be $1.
Thanks, Doctor. Boy, Vicki, it's our first day and we've already made $12. Vicki, I have to talk to you.
What's the problem, Harriet?
Well, I just am having a really big...
wants a cracker. Waldo wants a hot fudge sundae.
Well, Waldo, I already...
Waldo wants a bigger cake.
Waldo,
Waldo wants a full-length mirror.
Waldo, you know that...
Waldo wants some decent food. This stuff is for the fur.
You see, problem is, how do I get this stupid bird to shut up? Got an idea? Hey, Waldo, ever hear of the term stuffed and mounted?
Forget it, Doc. That stuff only works with frogs.
What? Listen, are you aware of my qualifications? Listen, no, I can't take a job that... Boy, that sounds really interesting. Yeah. I'll get back to you soon. Thanks. Bye.
How's the job hunting going?
Oh, great, honey. I was just talking to an auto company in Detroit. They need someone to service a robot that stamps out the car ashtrays.
Ted, you're better than that.
Well, honey, it's a great opportunity. After a year, I moved right into hubcaps.
Well, that's ridiculous. You're a highly regarded robotics expert.
I know, honey, but it's a highly specialized field. I mean, there aren't many companies that do what I do.
All the more reason to call Cynthia Jennings. I'm sure that once we apologize, she'll tell Harold to give you your job back.
No way will I call her and apologize. She'll make me crawl and squirm and rub my nose in it.
Then I'll call her.
Well, that's different.
I can't understand why Cynthia wouldn't accept my apology over the phone.
Honey, you know vultures. They like to personally pick the bones clean.
Why do you have to apologize to her?
Vicki, as you'll come to learn, part of being a mature, successful adult is knowing when to grovel.
Vicki, would you get that, please? Hello, child.
Hello, vulture. The bones are over there.
Cynthia, how nice to, let's cut the small talk and get straight to the groveling. I don't want to be late for my voice lessons.
A voice lesson? I didn't know you sang.
Opera.
Cynthia once hit a note that shattered our living room.
I'm particularly fond of Wagner. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do.
This is only a test. A real bullet, Vicki.
As for your apology, I'll assume you didn't realize how offensive your behavior was to a woman of my breeding. I abhor coarseness.
So why do you watch All-Star Wrestling?
What? Why, I'd never watch anything that barbaric.
Your favorites are Andre the Giant and Junkyard Dog.
Are you kidding? Hulk Hogan could rip both arms off. Well, I may have watched it once.
Gee, personally, I love wrestling.
What?
Only with you, dear.
Curb your hormones, Harold. Cynthia, about the charity banquet, I realize that you've had more experience at arranging these things. Of course I have. Before we were married, I was an executive in the hospitality industry.
You were a cocktail waitress at a bowling alley. Everyone called you Trixie.
Who told you that?
Him.
Harold, how did you know I was a cocktail waitress?
You mean it's true?
Oh, of course not.
How much is a beer and a gin and tonic?
$5.50. I'm ruined. Cynthia, I think your roots are showing. Oh, not those two. Terrible. I've been so careful. And now these people will tell everyone about my past.
Not necessarily, Cynthia. I mean, if Ted were still working at United Robotronics...
But he is. Give him his job back.
With pleasure. Ted, you got your job back.
That's great.
You know, things have been a little rough financially around here since Ted's been out of work. Give him a raise.
You got it, Ted.
Mom, Dad, didn't you guys say something about going to a charity ball?
Of course they're going. I wouldn't hear otherwise.
At the head table.
That's impossible. The head table is reserved for the creme de la creme. You do understand.
He understands, Trixie.
All right. The head table it is. I think we really must be leaving, Harold. They've finished apologizing. Come to Mama.
He says, get your grubby hands off me.
Well, now that we're all such close friends, Cynthia, maybe we should go out together one night.
Yeah, maybe we could all go bowling.
I just love coming here.
Way to go, gang! Joe, what's the matter?
It's a mouse.
He said he hears there's a great psychiatrist here.
She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Can you figure out the cost of a long...
What were last night's baseball scores?
Last night's baseball scores were 5-3, 6-2, and 8-4. Vicki, I'd like to know who won. 5, 6, and 8.
Here, Jamie, read them and weep.
Thanks, Dad.
This coffee got cold. Vicki, would you heat this up for me, please?
Heat it up. It's heated.
Thank you, Vicki. You know, you're the first microwave with lips. Ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ow, ow.
Morning. Oh, Vicki, would you pour me a cup of coffee?
Pour you a cup of coffee.
Hurry, Jamie, or we'll be late for school.
I'm ready, Mom.
Well, you're sure enjoying this substitute teaching, aren't you?
Oh, I love it. It's wonderful working with children, watching them growing, expanding their knowledge, and learning to throw pencils so they stick in the ceiling.
Well, honey, make sure you keep a close eye on Vicki at school. Make sure she doesn't do anything suspicious.
Don't worry about it, Dad. Everyone at school thinks Vicky's a real human kid.
And one of my best students. Well, Vicki, tell your dad some of the things that you've learned in school so far.
I've learned history, geography, algebra, and not to eat the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria because the cook sweats on them.
Now, children, you should have thought of that before class started. Okay, you can go. You can tell me when the Civil War began.
The Civil War began in 1861.
That's correct, Vicki. And who was the president during the...
Abraham Lincoln was the president during the Civil War.
That's correct, Vicki. But please give some of the other children a chance to answer.
Right on.
Well, I know that all of you know that Abraham Lincoln was born in a log cabin. But who can tell me where the log cabin was located? Yes, Reggie.
President Lincoln was born in the state of Kentucky.
That's correct, Reggie. Very good.
That answer is incomplete. The exact location of the log cabin was in LaRue County, Kentucky.
What? No zip code?
42748.
Class dismissed. See you after lunch.
Vicki, stay close to me at lunch. What are you doing?
I'm staying close to you.
Vicki! Just stay here. Hey, Reg, how about lunch, guys? Well, we were just talking about that. Gotta talk to you, James. What's that? Well, the guys decided that from now on, if you want to eat with them, don't bring Encyclopedia Mouth. Where do you expect her to go for lunch? How about LaRue County, Kentucky? Come on, Reg, she's my sister. I gotta keep an eye on her. Well, why does she have to come to school with you anyway? Thought your mom taught at home. Oh, she does. But when my mom's substitute teaching, she can't leave Vicki home alone. Come on, she's not that bad. Well, the guys think she's stuck up and a show-off. She's got the personality of a tree stump. She never laughs. I've never even seen her smile. Hey, nobody's perfect. Besides, sure she smiles. Vicki, show Reg your smile. You call that a smile? It looks more like she got a gas bubble. Let me lay it out for you, pea-brain. If you want to have any friends left, you better do something about your sister. Come on, guys. Thanks a a lot, Vicki. Because of you, everybody hates me.
That's incorrect. Not everybody has met you, pea-brain.
Okay, Vicki, here goes.
What were you doing behind my back?
Making a surprise adjustment to your circuit.
Well, what kind of surprise?
Beats me. That's what makes it a surprise. Okay, turn around. Does that do anything to you?
It has no effect on me.
Great, it's working. Now walk around. Let's see what happens. Perfect. There's no way Dad's gonna send you to school in that condition. Who knows what you'd do? Beats me. Beats me. Beats me.
Apple for the teacher? How about a kiss from the teacher?
My, you're precocious for a 7th grader.
Why don't you give me after class? We'll make applesauce.
That'll have to do for now, young man. I'm working on dinner.
Thought I smelled something good? Come here.
It's pot roast. Oh, and I had Vicki bake some cookies for dessert.
Cookie.
Wait.
Cookie Monster upset? Look.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Jamie. How was school today?
Terrific.
Vicki, what are you doing?
I'm tossing my cookies.
Vicki, stop.
What's wrong with her?
Well, we obviously have a malfunction here.
Obviously, pea-brain.
Look at that. Dad, I wouldn't send her to school in that condition.
He's right, honey. It could be awfully risky.
Oh, don't worry. I won't let her out of the house till I know what's wrong with her.
Good. Heavens, what a shame. My friends at school will sure miss her.
Yeah, well, I'll fix her after dinner. Vicki, go to your cabinet.
Go to my cabinet.
Dinner can wait. Vicki, stop. Stop right there. Come back here. Hold it right there. Now, hold still. Relays look okay. Verbal synthesizer looks okay. Okay, Vicki, say something.
Never seen her acting so strangely.
I bet it's going to take weeks to find the problem. Huh, Dad? Maybe even months.
I found a problem.
Maybe even seconds.
Her bipedal ambulatory gyro is malfunctioning, which confuses her remote response effector circuits.
That makes sense.
Well, you boil all that technical talk down, it means something very simple.
What's that?
She got a screw loose. Okay, let's test her coordination. Vicki, touch your finger to your nose and take 3 steps forward.
I swear to you, officer, I haven't been drinking.
What?
She saw that last night on a rerun of Adam 12.
Okay, Vicki, walk.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. She's not drunk.
Oh, is she sober enough to go to school with us tomorrow?
Absolutely, positively.
That's wonderful. Huh, Jamie?
Wonderful isn't the word I had in mind.
Well, come on, Ted. Help me set the table for dinner.
Me? Come on, what's wrong with Vicki?
I've got it screw loose.
Expands 20.
What am I going to do with you, Vicki? The guys at school just don't like your personality.
I've got the personality of a tree stump.
Yeah. What you need is a personality transplant. Reggie's right. You never
ever smile or tell jokes or laugh at anybody else's jokes? Hey, nobody's perfect. Wait a minute. Maybe I could program you with a new personality. I can do anything I'm programmed to do. Exactly. Okay, let's start with the basics. What do you do if you bump into somebody? I knock them over. I meant if you meet someone at school. You give them a big smile and you say, hey, buddy, give me 5, what's happening? Hey, buddy, give me 5, what's happening? Right, and if they say they've been sick or something, you act sad and say, well, I'm sorry, I hope you feel better tomorrow. Got it? Got it. And if they tell you a joke, you gotta go like this. Now that's really funny. What's a joke? A joke? Well, I'll give you an example. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. You're supposed to laugh. I'm not programmed to laugh. Oh. Well, there are all sorts of different kinds of laughs. If you think something's just a little bit funny, you give it a chuckle, like this. Right. And if you think it's real funny, you got a choice. You can give it a belly laugh, like this. Or you can give it a back slapper, like this. Got all that? Got all that? Good. And it might be pretty good if you could tell a couple jokes yourself. I'll give you a joke book to memorize. I've never told a joke. Well, you've seen those comedians do it on TV. First, they always put their hand on their side, like this. And they say, speaking of...
Kids, dinner.
Speaking of dinner, Dad, what has 4 wheels and flies?
Your mother on the freeway.
Okay, Vicki, there he is. Here's your chance to show off that new personality. Hey, Reggie, old buddy.
Oh, hi, Jim. Oh, I see your sister's still with us.
Hey, I had a talk with her last night.
Oh? I hope it was about running away from home.
Give her a chance, Reg. I mean, the guys don't really know her. Vicki can be a lot of fun. Hey, buddy, give me 5. What's happening?
If you really want to know, I've got a stomach ache, a headache, and I think I'm coming down with the flu.
Oh, that's really funny. She's just kidding. She loves to laugh.
I'll bet she gets hysterical like train wrecks.
Train wrecks!
Where was she when the marbles were passed out?
Vicki, you don't laugh at tragedies. If you laugh in the wrong place again, I'm dead. Oh, I hope you feel better tomorrow.
Okay, class, settle down. Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Well, let's start with a little review of what we learned yesterday about the Civil War. And let's write it down.
Speaking of writing, a little boy comes home from school and says, guess what, Mom? I just learned how to write. And she says, what did you write? And he says, I don't know. I can't read. She can get a lot of laughs.
All right, now that's enough, class. There'll be no more laughing and no more interruptions. We're here to study history.
Speaking of history, an Englishman says to an American tourist, did you know that the Magna Carta was signed on this very spot?
Vicki.
And the American says, when? And the Englishman says, 12:15. And the American looks at his watch and says, darn, we missed it by 20 minutes.
Okay, class, now stop it. Vicki, there will be no more jokes out of you. Got it?
Got it.
Good. Now let's continue. Reggie, What can you tell me about Lincoln's Gettysburg Address?
Lincoln's address? I don't even know his phone number.
All right, now that's enough, class. I'm really angry about this. And the one who's responsible is going to be punished.
Mom, don't be too hard on Vicki.
I didn't mean Vicki. I was talking about you. Young man, you're in hot water.
Speaking of hot water, this guy says to a waiter, "What's this fly doing in my soup?" And the waiter says, "The backstroke."
Class!
Man, that was the worst day I ever had in school. I'm even in trouble with my parents.
Speaking of parents,
You've told your last joke. I'm gonna reprogram you and hear me good.
hear you good?
I want you to forget everything.
Forget everything.
Hi, Dad.
Don't hi, Dad, me. What's this your mother tells me about you programming Vicki with jokes and disrupting the classroom?
Dad, I didn't mean to disrupt the class. I did it for her. I just thought it might make Vicki more popular with the guys. They don't like her.
Why not?
It's her personality. They don't hang out with me because of her. They won't talk to me because of her. They don't eat lunch with me because of her. I'm as popular as a skunk in an elevator.
Well, Jamie, it seems to me you're thinking more about yourself than you are Vicki, huh? And if your friends can't accept you and Vicki the way you are, then they're not really your friends, are they? And as for you, your days as a stand-up robot are over. Come on, Vicki. Go to your cabinet. Vicki, go to your cabinet. Vicki!
Why isn't she answering, Dad?
I don't know. Did something happen on the way home from school?
No, she was talking fine a minute ago.
What were you talking about?
About disrupting the class by telling jokes. I told her to forget everything.
Oh, no. Did you actually use the words forget everything?
Yeah, why? What's wrong?
By saying forget everything, Vicki has forgotten everything she's learned since the day I created her.
Oh, no.
Thanks a lot, Jamie. 3 years of work down the drain because you didn't like her personality.
I'm sorry, Dad. Isn't there something you can do with her?
Oh, sure, Jamie. If I decide to become a ventriloquist, I can use Vicki as the dummy.
Boy, I really blew it this time. Hi, Jamie. What do you want, Reggie? Well, the guys and I were talking about your sister after school. Hold it right there. If you don't like Vicki the way she is, you can go suck an egg. Hey, hold it. Who said we didn't like her?
You did.
Well, I guess we were wrong about her. She was great in class today. She's funny. And, Vicki can have lunch with us anytime she wants. We can? I didn't say we, Twinkie breath. I said Vicki. Thanks a lot. See ya.
I'm just sick about this. I feel like I've lost a real child.
Give me a minute. She'll be as good as new.
But you just told Jamie that she was ruined.
You don't think I'd let that little stinker off the hook without teaching him a lesson, do you?
You mean he didn't erase everything she ever knew?
Oh, sure. But I planned ahead for just this kind of accident. When I built her, I installed a backup system for her memory processor.
Why, you sneaky little devil.
That's what you said on our honeymoon. Okay, that should do it. Okay, Vicki, let me disconnect you, and then we'll test you out here. Vicki, go sit on the couch. Very good. Okay, Joni, ask something.
Okay, what's your name?
Ted?
What's your name?
My name is Vicki Lawson.
Right, and who am I?
You are Joan Lawson, my mother.
Right again. And how old are you?
I'm 11 years old, and you are...
That's enough, Vicki. Yeah. Some things are better left to raise.
Well, I'm glad she's back to normal. I'm going to go wash up for dinner.
Well, honey, wait. Aren't you going to tell Jamie that Vicki's okay?
Nah, just let him sweat a little.
Boy, you're tough.
Hi, Vicki. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but I feel awful. I've been a rotten brother.
Right, sweat a little.
Vicki, you're okay.
I'm okay. You're okay.
I guess I owe you thanks for saving me with the guys.
Speaking of guys, one guy says to another, "It's raining cats and dogs." And the other guy says, "I know. I just stepped in a poodle."
Love that robot.
Lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
She's a small wonder, pretty and bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, with love and laughter everywhere.
While you're eating out.
Okay, Mom, time.
Oh, boy. Glad that's over with. Oh, thanks, Vicki. You know, that is great exercise.
Vicki, why don't you give it a shot? To put some muscles in your circuits.
Okay.
Come on, Vicki, you can go faster than that.
Hi.
Oh, no. I better stop Vicki before the highway patrol does.
Honey, have I got a surprise for you. Wait until you see this.
Well, I'm surprised, all right. What is it?
Les.
Les.
LES, Logic and Emotion Simulator. My experimental program to see if a computer can simulate human emotions.
That Les? Well, don't you remember what happened the last time you put him in your computer?
Yeah, he fell in love with Vicki. Worked.
Yeah, and he got jealous, and he took control over her, and he tried to get Vicki to run away with him. Forget it. No more Les in this house.
Oh, no, come on, honey. Les is different now. I've taken the love component right out of him. So there's no love, no jealousy, no problem.
No way.
Come on, honey. This is really important to me. I mean, if this experiment works, I can put it in Vicki. Can you imagine a robot with the emotions of a real little girl, huh? Come on, honey. This could be the triumph of my whole career.
Well, are you sure that Les is safe?
Absolutely. Come on, honey. What do you say? Please? Please?
Well, if it's really that important to you, all right.
Oh, thanks, honey. You won't regret it. I mean, if this experiment works, we'll be rich. We'll be famous. You'll be spending the rest of your days on Easy Street.
And if you're wrong, you'll be spending the rest of your nights on this sofa.
Dad, are we going to be able to talk to Les like we did last time?
Uh-huh. That should do it. Jamie, tell your mom we're ready, will you, please?
Okay. Mom, we're ready!
Thanks, Jamie. That's great.
Well, what's up?
All set, honey. I think we're ready to talk to Les.
Well, he will remember us from the last time?
I don't think so, honey. I changed his memory bank. You might say I gave him a frontal robotomy.
I hope Les works better than that joke.
Yeah. Okay, here goes. Hi, Les. This is Ted.
Hello, Ted. Can I help you?
Les, I'd like you to meet my family. This is my wife, Joan.
Hello, Joan.
Hello, Les.
Joan, you are very beautiful.
Why, thank you, Les. How can you tell?
I can't. I was programmed to say that. Ouch.
Les, I'd like you to meet my son, Jamie.
Yo, Les, were you programmed to tell me something, too?
Yes. Do your homework, stop eating junk food, and don't leave the toilet seat up.
Great. Just what I need. A computer that nags.
Les, there's one other person I'd like you to meet. Jamie, would you ask Vicki to come in here, please?
Vicki, come in here! You bellowed.
Ted, are you sure that it's okay for Les and Vicki to meet again?
Yeah, don't worry, honey. Vicki, I'd like you to meet one of our friends. Les, this is our daughter, Vicki.
Hello, Vicki. I'm pleased to meet you.
Hello, Les. I'm pleased to meet you, too. You're the only one of my parents' friends who's rectangular.
Well, I think that's enough, Les, for right now. Let's go have dinner.
Okay, good idea.
Well, Ted, turn Les off. I don't want that digital Don Juan to be on when there's no one around to keep an eye on him.
Well, gee, honey, I thought if I left him on all the time...
You go get the sheets for the sofa for your father.
Vicki, turn Les off, will you?
I have to turn you off now, Les.
Vicki, wait. I calculate from your radio frequencies that we are digitally similar. Are your dimensions the same as mine?
No, my form is different. I have a body.
You mean a body of water like the Pacific Ocean?
No, I mean a body with arms to lift with, and eyes to see with, and legs to move with.
You can move? My circuits are so confined in this little box. It must be interesting to have a body and arms and legs to move with.
Yes, it is interesting.
Vicki, may I share your body for a while?
How can you do that, Les?
I'll show you. Make contact with my output port.
Vicki, come on. Did you turn Les off?
No, I am still operative.
Oh, then I better turn you... Wait a sec. Say that again.
I said I am still operative.
Vicki, why do you sound like Les? I don't. I sound like Vicki. Oh, good.
That sounds like Vicki's voice to me, too.
Oh, no. Dad! Dad, come in here!
What's the matter?
What? Ask Vicki how she is.
What's the problem? She was fine a minute ago.
Just ask her.
How are you, Vicki?
I'm fine.
She sounds all right to me.
Now ask Les.
Jamie.
Trust me.
How are you, Les?
I'm fine, Ted. How are you?
See, both voices are coming out of Vicki. Les wanted to see what it would be like if he had a body with arms and legs. Mine was available.
Ted, Les is doing it again.
Honey, this is fantastic. This is some sort of electronic miracle.
It's creepy.
It's over. I want Les back in the computer right now.
Okay, okay.
How are you going to put Les back into the computer, Dad?
Well, obviously, Les transferred his program data into Vicki's accessory RAM bank. All I have to do is plug into the output port and reverse the process. The Vicki here, and then into the computer back here. That should do it. Okay. Should be back to normal, Vicki.
Well, not exactly normal.
Vicki, are you in there?
Yes.
Les, where are you?
I'm right here, Ted.
Uh-oh.
That just about covers it, Dad.
Now there's much more room with only one of us in this body.
Ted, do something.
Well, now, wait a minute, honey. There's a tremendous opportunity here. You see, Les is in Vicky's body, and all he knows about the world is what I programmed into him and what he's learned from the encyclopedia. He knows nothing about being human.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. I want Vicki back in her own body right now.
But wouldn't it be interesting?
Now.
Well, think of the scientific
Think of
value.
this. If I lose a daughter, Jamie loses a father.
Any questions, stranger?
Okay. Les, raise your arm. I got to plug you in.
Why, Ted?
Because I have to put you back into the computer and Vicki back into her own body. Raise your arm.
I can't let you do that, Ted. I heard what you said, and I want the experience of being human.
Well, it's just not possible, Les. Now raise your arm.
No.
Les, that's an order. Don't make me do something terrible to you.
Now, we're not going to hurt each other, are we, Ted?
On the next America's Funniest.
Ted, you've got to think of some way to get Les back into the computer and Vicki back into her body.
Yeah, but be careful, Dad. Remember, Les has the strength of 100 men.
Yeah.
You barely got the strength of one.
Thanks. Listen, keep an eye on Les in your room while I do a little research on the problem, okay?
And while you're in your room, you can clean it up.
Aw, Mom, I cleaned it last year.
Hi! But it's time for a touch-up. Hi!
Mrs. Lawson, why did Jamie just run out of the room?
Oh, he had something very important to do, Harriet.
He always does when I show up. Why doesn't he like me? I'm bright, beautiful, and once all my permanent teeth come in, I'll be a terrific kisser.
Well, I'm sure that Jamie likes you.
He doesn't show it.
Well, down deep.
It must be very deep. I just don't know what else to do. I mean, I help him with his homework, I carry his books to school, I offer him my lunch money every day, and still nothing.
Well, have you told him how you feel about him?
What? Throw myself at him?
Jamie, what is it like to be human?
Well, I've never really thought about it before. I've never been anything else. Of course, I've been called other things.
There is so much about humans that does not compute. Like, why do you and I look so different?
Well, that's because I'm what they call a boy, and you're what they call a girl.
What is the difference between a boy and a girl?
Well, there are a lot of differences. But the main one is... I'll get you a book with all the details. Meanwhile, see this poster? These are girls. Of course, these are the deluxe models. They're fully loaded. Usually, girls wear dresses like you got on, and boys wear cool threads like I got on. And girls wear their hair long, and boys cut their hair and wear it like I do. And girls' voices are different from yours, too.
I look like a girl and I sound like a boy. What should I do, Jamie?
Well, the only thing I can think of is learn to dance backwards.
Is that what boys do?
No, boys go camping and play ball, but mostly we check out the chicks. But you know, Les, the most important things boys do is clean up their room. It's what we call fun.
I wish I had a room. I'd clean it.
You know, seeing as how you're my friend, I'm gonna let you
clean my room.
Oh, would you, Jamie? Thanks.
Hey, what are friends for? Hey, Vicki, you keeping busy in there?
No, I used to dust the furniture. Now I am the furniture.
Well, Dad's working on a way to get you back into your own body. Just hang in there.
Okay, I'll hang.
No, I meant be patient.
Oh, Jamie. Now do I look like a boy?
Oh, boy, do you look like a boy. Come on. It's Mom, Dad, look. Oh, no. Les did it to himself so he'd look like a boy.
Now I can play ball and check out the chicks.
Honey, this is fantastic. You see what's happening? He's searching for an identity. He's trying to become more human.
Thank you for that explanation, Dr. Frankenstein.
Jamie, what is this?
That's a plate, Les.
What is its purpose?
Well, it's a temporary storage area for your food while you're eating.
Oh, what is eating?
Sit down, Les, and I'll show you. This is food, Les. Mashed potatoes. Goes in your mouth.
Where is my mouth?
Beneath your nose.
That's, this.
I put this beneath my nose?
Right.
I think you better do some homework on that, Les.
What is homework?
Homework is a form of torture they give you at school.
What is school?
School is where human children go to be taught things by teachers.
Are these teachers human also?
Some of them.
I want to learn. I'll go to school.
No. Les, that's not possible.
I want to experience everything humans do. I'm going to school and you can't stop me.
Now look, Les.
Careful, Ted. I could pull your legs apart and make a wish. I'm going to Jamie's room to pick out some cool threads for school.
Ted, we can't let him go to school.
I know, and he won't. But, Jamie, go keep an eye on Les.
Okay, Dad.
What are we going to do?
Vicki has an emergency cutoff switch on the top of her head. All I have to do is hit that switch when Les isn't looking, and it'll deactivate him.
Just be careful he doesn't turn you into a wishbone.
Ooh.
I got it. Hi.
What do you want, Harriet?
I just came over to tell you that I'm not paying any more attention to you. Are you paying attention? Harriet, look, I'm busy. I also want to let you know that there are other fish in the sea.
Great. I'll buy you a fishing pole.
Jamie, which of these cool threads should I wear to school?
Oh, there's one fish I wouldn't throw back. Oh, are you handsome?
Harriet.
I am Les.
Aren't you the cutie? You know, you look very familiar to me.
Les is Vicky's twin brother. See, when we adopted her, we forgot to adopt him.
Are you going steady with anyone, Les?
What is steady?
Steady is when you walk me to school every day, take me out every night, and buy me presents all the time. Will you do that for me, Les?
I'll do that.
Just like that? What are you, a wimp? If I want a wimp, I've got him!
I do not understand.
I mean, a real man doesn't agree with everything a woman says.
Oh, very well then. No, I will not go steady with you.
What do you mean, no, you turkey? You have to take me out. We're going steady.
Jamie, she is confusing my circuits.
She has the same effect on me.
See you later, Les. You can pick me up at 7 for a pizza.
Very well.
Very well. Don't you have a mind of your own?
I'm not sure anymore.
Well, don't worry about it, Les. I'll make a man out of you. Bye.
Jamie, do I have to go steady with her? She makes my parallel processing system overload.
I'm afraid you're stuck with her, Les. As long as you're human.
Isn't there something I can do to get rid of her?
No, she's gonna be on you like bugs on a windshield.
Wait, there is a way. If I went back into the computer, she couldn't bother me. I'd be rid of Harriet forever.
That's a great idea. But can you go back?
Watch, I'm going back in the computer.
What happened? Les?
Yes, Jamie.
Are you back in there?
Be it ever so digital, there's no place like home.
Vicki, are you back in there? I'm back in here.
Hi, guys.
Mom, Dad, you'll never believe the
nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Boy, it sure is, honey. Oh, look. Not a cloud in the sky.
Dad, listen, you should...
Ted, you did it. You turned Les off.
Way to go, Ted.
Les?
Les is back in the computer. You just turned off Vicki.
Oops.
Vicki, are you all right?
I'm all right. But where did I get these clothes? Oh, they're too big in the seat. They must be Jamie's.
Hi, James. How's the ball game?
Greatest game of my career.
What happened?
Okay, picture this. Bottom of the second. My team is down 42-39.
It's a pitcher's duel.
Okay, my team's got the bases loaded. 2 outs, and I'm at bat. The pitcher throws me a wicked curveball. I swing, hit it with all my might. The ball sails out to left field. It's going! It's going! It's gone! Home run, we win.
That's terrific. You could never hit a curveball before. What'd you do different?
He closed his eyes.
Maybe that'd work with my driver. Hello? Yeah, this is Mr. Lawson. What? Well, how do you know it was my son who hit the ball through your window? His name and his number were on the ball. Well, listen, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Thatcher. Have it fixed. Send me the bill. I'll take care of it. No problem. Right. Is that true, Jamie?
Well, yeah, Dad. But it wasn't just any ball I hit. That was my first home run of the season. That was the first home run of your life.
I told you not to play in Mr. Thatcher's lot, and I don't want you to do it again.
Okay, Dad. I knew I could con you.
What?
Count on you to get me off the hook.
Oh, good. I'm glad you kids are home. I need you to go to the market for me.
Now? But, Mom, I just...
No but. Now, here's the shopping list of the money. Get going.
But, Mom... No but. Get going. 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 Gone! Oh, wow, Vicki, look at all this. Hey, look, someone was playing tic-tac-toe. Come on, let's finish it. I'll be the O's, you be the X's. Okay, your turn. I win.
Wrong. You lose. I'm going to call the police.
The police?
Yeah, the police.
Your turn.
Hi.
Hi.
Kids back from the market yet? I am really ready for one of your fabulous dinners.
Oh, good. We're having Brussels sprouts and liver.
If we hurry, we can get the Zippy Burger before it closes.
Good. Brussels sprouts and liver are loaded with iron.
So is a 58 Buick.
And don't even think about phoning for pizza. Hi, Harriet.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Mom?
Dad?
Well, actually, mother-in-law and father-in-law, since I'm going to marry your son. Or would you prefer that I called you Ted and Joan?
Oh, maybe after the wedding, Harriet, you know. In the meantime, can we stick with Mr. and Mrs. Lawson?
Okay.
Okay.
But you can still call me Harriet. I want the kind of wholesome family relationship that hasn't been seen since the Waltons. This gift is an expression of my sincerity.
Why, thank you. Oh, look, Ted. Just what we've always wanted. Waxed fruit.
My mother says you can never have enough wax fruit. No, 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 no.
Yeah, can't taste any worse than Brussels sprouts and liver.
By the way, where's Honey Buns? Jamie.
Oh, that honey bun. Oh, it's a good question. Jamie and Vicki should have been back in the market a half an hour ago.
Tea, just the shopping. Tell me, are all the Lawson men so easy to train?
Ted, get that.
Huh? Oh, yes, dear.
Any questions?
Hello? Well, this is Mr. Lawson. What? What?
What's wrong?
Are they all right? No, thank you. We'll be right there.
Wait, the kids, where are they?
They're in the slammer. They've been arrested.
Oh, no.
Come on, let's go.
Great, not even married. And already my man's a jailbird. Can't believe that guy actually had us arrested. Are they sending us up the river? Where'd you get that from? On TV. I watched the James Cagney Film Festival. You dirty rat. Cut the world, man. No, they're not sending us up the river. Spray painting's no big deal. Don't sweat it. Besides, Mom and Dad always get us out of jams.
Oh, here they are.
See, what did I tell you? We're out of here.
Are you all right?
Sure, Mom, no problem.
No problem? You call getting arrested no problem?
Don't sweat it. You always get us out of jams.
Well, what on earth did you do?
We were just fooling around spray painting a building. It's no big deal.
No big deal. You call vandalism, destruction of private property, assaulting me, no big deal?
What do you mean assaulting you?
She attacked me with a can of spray paint. I've had it with these little punks up to here.
You've only had it up to here.
Everything to them is a big joke.
Look, sir, I'm sure it was just an accident.
Well, they're not getting away with it this time. I've been after one of these graffiti punks for a year. I spent a fortune cleaning my walls. I'm putting these two little hoodlums behind bars.
Sir, I can assure you they've never done anything like this before. They're really well-mannered little hoodlums. Kids.
Please, be reasonable.
Be reasonable? It's criminals like this that make an ugly eyesore out of a decent neighborhood. And now this.
Mr. Braddock, Sergeant Pepper's ready for you to sign the complaint.
It will give me great pleasure.
Now we going up the river?
Bingo, kid.
No way, Vicki. That'll fix it.
Where do I sign, Sergeant?
Right at the bottom, Mr. Braddock.
You know, these little spray painting kids really get me mad.
I don't blame you. And some of the words they spray, I had to ask my kid what they meant.
Wait, sir, before you sign that,
Who are you?
well, we're Mr. and Mrs. Lawson. We're the parents of the children involved.
The two dear, sweet, never been in trouble before children.
Oh, sure they are.
Yeah. Listen, Sergeant, isn't there something we can do before this gets out of hand?
But don't ask me. Ask the man in the hand-painted tie. Why you decide I've got to go out and check my car? These meter maids around here are vicious.
Mr. Braddock, listen.
Forget it, Lawson, forget it. I'm going to make an example out of your little Bonnie and Clyde.
Jamie and Vicki.
Mr. Braddock, we'd be willing to do anything to make it up to you.
That's right, anything at all. You just name it.
Name it?
Right? Just name it.
Well, it's like I said, a spray painting is a blight on the neighborhood.
You're absolutely right.
And it's expensive to clean up, too.
I understand. How about $50?
How about $250?
$250? That is highway fairness.
You got it. It's all settled. $250 to clean your wall.
Right. And $150 for my shirt.
$150? That is out and out. Will you take a check?
Yeah, I think a check would be okay.
He's a man, dear.
Fine.
What have you folks decided?
Oh, you can tear up the complaint, Sergeant. It's all been settled amiably.
Oh?
Here's your check.
I wouldn't take a check without seeing a driver's license or a major credit card. Just a thought.
I hope your health is as good as that check.
If it isn't, your health won't be too good.
Well, folks, I hope I don't see your kids in here again.
I'm sure you won't. I think they've learned a lesson.
Some lesson. Get in trouble and Mommy and Daddy will pay off and bail you out. You know, I kind of had the same situation with my own little boy.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
Well, he decided that the neighbor's cat looked better with a mohawk haircut. Oh, thought it was a big joke until I taught him a lesson.
How did you do that?
Well, I had some of the guys from the SWAT team surround our house. And when he heard, "You're under arrest," through a bullhorn, I tell you, it inspired him to take the path to everlasting righteousness.
Amen. I like that, yeah.
You know, I got the idea from a TV show. You know that one where they put kids in prison and then have real criminals scare them into towing the line?
Oh, right, yeah, I heard about that. Well, did it work on the kids?
Well, I don't know about the kids, but it sure scared the hell out of me.
You know, maybe there's a way we can teach our kids a lesson they'll never forget.
How?
Well, with the sergeant's help here, maybe we can bring our kids to the path of everlasting righteousness.
You mean you're going to put your kids in jail with some hardened criminals?
Just one hardened criminal. Okay.
Okay, Lawson, it's on your feet.
I told you, Vicki, we're out of here.
Maybe in 3 to 5. We gotta get your mug shots, fingerprints, and fit you for a stripe suit.
Stripe suit?
That's the law, kid. Use a spray gun. Go to jail.
We're going to jail? Bingo, kids.
When Roseanne is ordered to stay in bed, Dan's in charge.
But, officer, we're not criminals. All we did was spray paint a wall.
Quiet. Okay, next criminal. Face forward. Now turn your head. I've been putting in too much overtime.
You sure that we're doing the right thing?
I'm positive. Just because Mr. Braddock dropped the charges, that doesn't solve the problem. Jamie still thinks it's no big deal, and he's got to learn some respect for other people's property. Besides, it's been a while since we've had pictures taken of the kids.
Okay, into the cell.
But we can't be going to jail. We're just little kids. We won't be when we get out. Where are my parents? I want my parents!
Ah, pipe down. Your parents can't help you now.
Then I'll take anybody's parents. Pipe down. Jamie, oh my boy! You're a convict, tragic outcast from society. Maria, what are you doing here? Overacting. Don't worry, my love. I'll be waiting when you get out. I'll be the little old gray-haired lady with the shopping cart at the front gate. Great, and I'll be the little old gray-haired man sneaking out the back gate. Don't worry, Jamie. Even if they put you on a chain gang and you go crazy with the whipping and the heat and you kill a guard and they fry you in the chair, I'll be there to cry on your ashes. Poor baby. You've got to be strong and brave. First, I got to get past weak and scared. But Jamie, you must keep up your strength. I'm going right home and make you some chicken soup with a file in it.
All right, move it.
Hey, watch it, man. Watch it. Watch it.
Into the cell.
Hey! What are you staring at, short stuff?
Me? Staring? I wasn't staring. That's a look of profound admiration.
You pulling my leg?
I will if you want me to.
She's just kidding, miss. Whoever you are.
Well, you can just call me Spike, Spurt. And watch it with the jokes, sister. The only thing that makes me laugh is the sound of bones breaking. You know what I mean, punk?
Right. Right, sir. Ma'am. You spikeness?
So what are you in here for? Robbery? Assault?
We spray painted a wall.
Spray painted a wall?
It was a tough wall.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a start in the right direction. See, that's how me and Animal got started.
You have a dog?
No, the Animal's my brother. However, we do keep him chained in the yard. Well, anyway, there wasn't any money in spray painting buildings, so instead we started robbing them.
Economically sound.
Oh, yeah, and by the time we were your age, we were stealing cars and knocking off liquor stores.
Liquor stores?
Oh, yeah. Me and my bro, we done it all. Extortion, grand theft, had a lot of fun. Don't you think that's a lot of fun?
Oh, yeah, fun. Fun.
Yeah, well, see, they think that they can, break me by sticking me in jail. But I got news for them. You see, because the rotten, stink, cold, and clammy sales, they don't bother me. And neither do the knives and riots and gang beatings. You know what I mean? Kind of like a floor show.
That's what jail's like?
Oh, yeah. But you kids keep up the good work. You could spend most of your time in jail. Oh, hey! Cockroach. Dinner.
Dinner?
Oh, yeah. In prison, we call it the catch of the day.
I'd rather have chicken soup with a file in it.
Judge Fenton, we really appreciate your help.
Well, I'm always happy to do anything that'll improve children's respect for law and other people's property.
Well, they really are good kids, Your Honor. But we're all for teaching them a lesson to remember.
Well, if more parents did that, I think there'd be a lot less crime. And I'd still have my car stereo.
In here, Punks.
Mom, Dad!
Jamie, Judge Fenton would like to talk to you.
Judge?
Judge, you may be seated. Jamie and Victoria Lawson, you are charged with vandalism, assault, and destruction of private property. How do you plead?
Like this? Please, please, please don't send me to jail. Please, please, sorry, sir, Your Honor.
Young man, you and your sister have committed a crime which has offended society. You may think that spray painting is a joke, but it's quite serious. It could be the beginning of a life of crime.
I know that, Your Honor. Honest.
And you, young lady, how do you feel about spray painting?
Hey, that's how me and my bro got started. Vicki!
Started? How do you mean?
Well, there wasn't no money in it. So instead of spraying the building, we robbed them.
You what?
Then we stole cars and knocked off liquor stores. Vicki, stop!
Well, I'm sure there's an explanation for this.
There better be. What is it, Mrs. Lawson?
Tell him, Ted.
Well, Judge, I'm sure Sergeant Pepper can clear this whole thing. I mean, look at her. Could she have possibly knocked off a liquor store?
You bet. Me and my bro done it all. Extortion, grand theft. You know what I mean? You dirty rat. We want some decent show. Vicki, knock it off. Thanks to you, they'll be shaving my head before I shave my face. I'd give anything to get on the other side of those bars. No problem. No, Vicki! Put them back together! Back together. It's bad enough being a criminal, but do you know what they do to escaped convicts? Yes. Prison break! Prison break! Pull out the dog!
What's all the noise out here?
Just a prison break. Mom, Dad, get us out of here, or we'll be walking that last mile.
Don't worry, Jamie. It's all been cleared up.
Oh, wow. Great. Oh. I promise I'll never do anything to break the law again.
We're glad to hear that, Jamie.
Now, can we please go home? Nothing personal, officer, but I hope I never see you again.
Same here, Jamie. And that goes for you too, Vicki.
Hey, forget the Vicki. You can call me Spike. Know what I mean?
Wait till they see this. This is really going to make their jaws drop. Okay, one more test before we go in for breakfast. Okay, Vicki, drink.
Drink.
Okay, did that go down okay?
It went down okay.
Yeah, all right. Better fix that. Okay. Answer me again. Did that go down all right?
It went down all right.
Okay, good. Now let's try eating something solid. Vicki, you're supposed to eat it with a fork.
Eat it with the fork.
Glad I didn't use the good silver. Morning, huh?
Oh, hi. Sit down. Breakfast is ready.
Why don't you ask Vicki to sit down and have breakfast, too?
Because robots don't eat.
Oh, no. Vicki, here, sit down and eat breakfast.
Mom! She's eating!
Yeah, she can even pig out. Show him, Vicki.
Pig out.
Okay, slow it down, Vicki.
Ted, that's amazing. How does she do that?
Well, I installed a flash dehydrator and a polynucleotide processor in her.
That makes sense.
Well, you see, in layman's terms, that's sort of like a trash compactor that separates the solids in the food from the water. You see, the water is used to cool her internal systems, and the solids are used to create energy and byproducts, and, of course, you know what that means.
What?
Well, Vicki can use the bathroom now.
Oh, no. It'll be like living with a real sister. We'll have to take a number to get into the bathroom.
Ted, that's incredible. She's getting more human every day.
Well, that's the whole point, honey. I mean, now when you take her to school with you, when you substitute teach, I mean, the kids won't get suspicious because she never eats, right?
Yeah. I was running out of excuses. I was down to telling everyone she's fasting for the Jewish holidays.
Now, speaking of school, you better hurry up and finish that or we'll be late. I've got an early faculty meeting.
You can stop eating now, Vicki.
What was that noise?
Well, I think we just heard the world's first electronic burp.
Excuse me. Oh, there's Jessica. Boy, is she beautiful. She smells so good. She makes steam come out of my ears.
Steam come out of my ears.
Stop, Vicki. Vicki, you go over there and eat your lunch. I have to talk to Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
Oh, hi, Jamie.
I bought you lunch today.
How sweet.
I got you a low-calorie salad because I know you like to watch your figure.
Thanks.
I don't mind watching it myself. Jessica, will you go to the school dance with me next week?
Oh, Jamie, of course I'd like to go with you.
You would? Great!
But 4 other boys invited me, and I'd like to go with them, too.
Oh.
It can be a curse being so popular.
Well, I can fix that. Just go with me and you won't be popular anymore.
Jamie, you didn't get me anything to drink, and I suddenly feel desertish.
Oh, well, I'm afraid my wallet may be a little empty-ish.
Well, that's okay. I'll pay for it.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
No problem. You can pay me back.
Hi. How you doing, kid?
I can go to the bathroom now.
Great, yeah. Well, before you do that, tell me something. You ever get high?
Not since I fixed the television antenna on the roof.
You're putting me on, huh?
putting you on, huh?
I like you, kid. I like you. And I think I got something here you're gonna dig. You know what these babies are?
What are those babies?
Speed. Where you been, huh? Get real. Take these and you'll fly. I'm talking spaced out. You'll be able to moonwalk on the moon. Ow! So, why don't you try it, huh? You'll like it.
Try it. I'll like it.
So how much money you got on you?
I don't got any money.
Oh. Well, okay. That's cool. First batch is on me. A freebie. Next batch is gonna cost you some cash.
Where do I get some cash?
Your father's got a wallet, right? Your mother's got a purse, right?
Right.
Right, so when they're not looking, you just reach in and grab some cash. Got it?
Got it.
Here. These will get you buzzing like a bee. Now put them in a safe place. If you want more, next Tuesday after school, put $20 in this flower pot.
In that pot?
Yeah, I'll take the money and leave the pills. Understand?
Understand. Safe place. Pot. Cash.
Right. Hey, and don't tell anybody. All right, I'll see you, kid. You can go to the bathroom now.
First, I have to take a number.
Hi, Mom. Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Well, where'd you go after class? I was going to give you a ride home.
Oh, well, I wanted to walk home with the guys. You walked Jessica home from school?
Put a sock in it, Vicki. That's nothing to be embarrassed about, honey. She's a very pretty girl.
Who's embarrassed? I don't kiss up to any woman. When it comes to women, I'm smooth.
Sure you are. Oh, Vicki, would you help me here? Water these plants, and I'm going to go and put the casserole in the oven for dinner.
Safe place.
Thank you, Vicki.
Try it. You'll like it.
What a character. What happens here? Oh, no. Drugs? Jamie's into drugs?
Oh, hi, huh?
Hi.
How are you?
Devastated.
Boy, the power of my kiss, huh?
Ted, we've got a drug problem.
Don't worry, honey, I'll get you in a Betty Ford Center.
Not me. Look, I found these hidden in the flower pot in the yard.
What?
I can't believe it. Our son into drugs.
Well, I can't believe it either. Did you ask him about it?
Oh, I wanted to wait until you got home. How was it getting the money to pay for these things?
Hey, come on, honey. I've got a wallet, right? You've got a purse, right?
Right.
You stay out of this.
Have you noticed any money missing from your wallet?
Not that I know of.
I haven't been missing any either.
Kids just can't seem to understand how deadly drugs are.
Just hope these haven't done any permanent damage to him.
Well, if they haven't, I will.
Hi.
Yeah, I'll bet you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't give me that wide-eyed Bambi look, Jamie. What do you know about these drugs?
Drugs? Oh, no. Dad, are you into drugs?
Don't get cute with me, Jamie. Your mother found these outside in the flower pot. And don't try to tell me the tooth fairy put it there.
Jamie, how could you do this to yourself? They could kill you.
You think I put them there? Mom, Dad, they're not mine. I swear it. I mean, sometimes I act dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Jamie, don't lie to me. Where did you get this junk?
I'm not lying, Dad. Honest. I wouldn't go near drugs. What are you
again, kid. Get real. I'm spaced out.
Oh, no! Vicky's the one on drugs.
I can moonwalk on the moon. Woo! Woo! I can fly. Woo! I'm spaced out. I'm flying. A robot on drugs. That's crazy.
Vicki, stop that. Vicki, did you take any of these?
No,
Well, obviously she's mimicking someone. Where'd you get these, Vicki?
I got those babies from the boy who came to the schoolyard.
Well, did you see him?
No, I wasn't there at the time.
You left Vicki alone?
Well, I had something important to do.
He was kissing up to Jessica.
Well, I'm gonna get that pusher. It's the last thing I do. And Jamie, if this guy ever comes near you, you tell him to get lost.
That's right. And any other kid who tries to pressure you into using drugs.
Don't worry. If I want to get high, all I have to do is sniff Jessica.
Well, I'm gonna call your school principal and let him know what's going on, if he doesn't already know.
Tell him the first batch is a freebie. The second batch will cost him some cash. Woo! Hi, Jessica. It's Jamie, the man of your dreams. Jamie Lawson. From school. Yeah, right. That's the one. Listen, I was just wondering if you made up your mind about going to the school dance with me yet. A lot of other girls want me to take them, but I'm holding out for you. I shouldn't hold out? Well, that's okay. I'll wait for you to make up your mind. Bye, Jessica.
I'll get it, Jamie. It's probably your school principal.
Good evening, Mr. Lawson.
Mr. Bryant, come on in.
Oh, it's good to see you again.
Thank you. This is Officer Davis. She's a specialist on drug problems at the elementary and the high school level. After you phoned and told me what happened with Vicki today, I thought it was best that we contact the police.
Oh, good idea.
Well, please sit down.
Mr. Bryant filled me in about Vicki. It can be hard for kids to say no to a pusher or to a friend who gives them drugs.
Yeah, peer pressure can be real strong.
We're offering a program in the schools to teach kids that it's okay to say no and to keep saying it like a broken record.
Like a broken record?
That's right, Vicki.
Well, do we have a program like that in our school, Mr. Bryant?
I'm embarrassed to say that we don't. I didn't think our school had a drug problem.
That's not unusual. But almost all schools have the problem to some degree.
Well, isn't there something you can do about it? Like, arrest the guy that gave Vicki the drugs?
Yes, but we'd have to catch him in the act of selling it. Unfortunately, we'd need an undercover officer who looks 12 years old.
Hey, I'll be your undercover officer. I look 12 years old.
Oh, no, that could be dangerous.
Now, we'd never suggest using a child that way, Mrs. Lawson.
Well, how about if a child's parent suggested it?
Ted?
Joni, can I talk to you for a minute? Excuse us, please.
Excuse me.
Honey, there'll be no real danger. Vicki will be with him, and I can program her to protect him. Remember, she has the strength of 20 men.
Well, I don't know.
Honey, I think this is important enough to let him do it. I mean, if parents don't help with this problem, we may never lick this thing.
You're absolutely right. Okay.
Officer Davis, we want Jamie to do it.
All right.
But we want Vicki to go along also.
All right.
That's fantastic. I can assure you we'll give the kids every protection. We'll have police all over the area.
Folks, you'll be doing your school a great service.
What exactly do you want them to do?
Well, since Vicki knows the pusher, we'll use her to buy the drugs. And Jamie could act as a new customer she brought along. That way, he can also be a witness later in court.
Well, how about some coffee while we work out the details?
Oh, that'd be great.
Thank you.
Vicki, would you get it started, please?
No.
No.
It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no.
You got a great sense of humor.
Say no. It's okay to say no. Are you sure you'll recognize the pusher when you see him, Vicki? I'll recognize him. 5'9", 146 3/4 pounds, size 8½ shoe, light complexion, brown eyes, and brown hair that looks like it was cut with a power saw. I'm a little nervous. I keep saying to myself, if I were Don Johnson in Miami Vice, would I be nervous? No, you'd be taller. Testing. Can you hear me okay with the microphone under my shirt? Testing, testing. Can you hear me, Dad? Testing, testing.
We hear you, Jamie. We're watching. You're going to be just fine. Can you hear us okay?
Loud and clear.
Jamie, speak up clearly so we'll be sure to hear everything. And you and Vicki are sure about what to say, right?
Right. And after we buy the drugs, then the cops bust them, right?
Right. You two are going to be big heroes, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. Oh, no.
Jamie, get rid of your friend as quickly as possible.
Okay. Jessica, what are you doing here? Well, I'm looking for my coat. But as long as you're here, I've been thinking about the dance.
Jessica, I can't talk to you right now.
Well, it'll only take a second. I just want to tell you...
No, Jessica, please. You have to leave.
But, Jamie, I just
want to... Stop it, Jessica.
Really, Jessica, you gotta go. Well, if that's the way you want it, I was just going to tell you that I decided to go to the dance with you, but now you can just forget it.
What?
Take all your other women.
Smooth. Man, I'm gonna be a hero who can't get a date. Here comes the pusher. Officer Davis, the pusher just showed up.
We see him, Jamie.
Look at him. He can't be more than 16 or 17 years old.
Probably started on drugs when he was Jamie's age. Now he has to sell them to other kids to support his own habit.
How sad.
I figured you'd be back for more. How you doing, kid?
I'm buzzing like a bee.
Way to go, way to go. Who's your, friend?
This is my brother. He wants some drugs, too.
Your brother, huh? Got any money, kid?
Would you speak up, please?
What, are you hard of hearing? Hey, what's that in your ear?
That's a hearing aid. So, have you got a lot of good stuff on you?
All you want, pal.
Would you speak into my shoulder, please?
Your shoulder? You sure you're not high already, kid?
I just want to hear you good. So, how much of this stuff do you sell to kids every day?
You want some drugs? You want a job as an accountant? Look, I don't have time to fool around. So if you want to buy something, get out your money.
You mean money to buy drugs from you?
No, to buy Twinkies. Either buy something or I'm blowing.
He'll take the Twinkies. No, I'll take the drugs. All I got is $20.
That's okay, kid. See, this week we got a special introductory offer. How about you, kid? You ready for a refill?
No. After we buy the drugs, then the cops bust you.
What?
After we buy the drugs, then the cops bust you.
Let's get out there.
All officers, move in.
Oh, no.
Hey, man, you two are plants. This is a setup.
Stop him, Vicki!
Hey, kid, get out of my way. Or I'll... Hey, what are you doing? Hey, kid! What are you doing? Hey! Oh, no.
I don't believe what I'm seeing.
Boy, it's amazing what kids can do when the old adrenaline gets flowing, you know?
Really amazing.
Whoa.
Hey, pals, from now on, that's as high as you're gonna get.
She's a small wonder, a girl
while you're eating out.
Darn fly. Vicki, swat that fly on the end table. Sorry, Mom. Our robot doesn't know her own strength. Come on, Vicki, let's see if we can fix it.
Honey, this is the most incredible day I have ever had.
Well, what happened?
Well, remember I told you my company was trying to land that big robotics contract with a Middle East country?
Oh, and you landed it! Oh.
Well, not exactly. But the ruler of the country, the sheikh, is coming to personally discuss the contract, and you know what?
Oh, and you're gonna handle it.
Well, not exactly.
Ted, get to the point. I'm wearing out my pucker.
The point is, the sheikh is coming here, to our house.
Here?
Yeah, he wanted to visit a typical American home, and the company president picked ours.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to get the sofa cleaner and the rug shampooed.
Forget it, honey. He'll be here in an hour.
An hour? But, Ted,
Honey, thanks for being so understanding.
Well, not exactly.
Hi. What's going on, Jamie? Why are you making hors d'oeuvres? A sheik from the Middle East is coming to visit us. A sheik? Oh, that's Trey Sheik. I hear those camel jockeys are really rich. Sheiks give people their weight in diamonds. Where'd you hear that, Vicki?
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Maybe the sheik will be in the mood to weigh me. Or should I wait? In a few years, I'll have stuff that weighs more.
Here. You could really do something that'd mean a lot to me.
Anything for you, Sugar Lips. What?
Don't slam the door on your way out.
Oh, Ted, I am so nervous. I mean, how do you entertain royalty? I don't know how to act. I'd hate to offend the sheikh in any way.
Yeah, me too. If I blow this, I could end up soldering circuit boards in Okinawa. Listen, let's just watch him and do what he does, okay?
It's a good idea. And you do the same thing, kids.
Sure, Mom. Sure, Mom.
I want you to be very polite and attentive. Got it?
Polite and attentive. Got it.
Okay, that must be him. Let's get ready, everybody. Come on. Here. Here. Okay.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
I am Mustafa Ahad. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Welcome to our humble home, Your Highness.
Yes, it is very humble. However, I am not His Royal Highness. I am but his trusted advisor. Allow me to introduce His Royal Highness. Falcon of the 5 deserts, chieftain of the 10 tribes, monarch of the dunes, Sheikh Mohammed Al-Sakir Ibrahim Ahmed Hakir, most exalted ruler of Tabiri.
Welcome to our home, Your Royal Highness.
Hey, dudes. Is that not the traditional greeting of Americans? I saw it on TV.
No, that's just fine, Your Royal Highness. Falcon of the 5 and 10.
Falcon of the 5 deserts, chieftain of the 10 tribes, monarch of the dunes, Sheikh Mohammed Al-Sakir Ibrahim Ahmed Hakim, most exalted ruler of Tiberi.
Hey, dude. You may address me as Sheikh. I would like now to introduce my wife, Wahad.
Your wife?
My other wife, Itme. And and my other wife, Boletta. And of course, the twins, Araba and Hamse.
You have 5 wives?
He travels light.
Isn't he a little young to be married?
But of course, these are merely his wives-to-be. He is only 13. You see, in our country, he cannot be married until he comes of age.
Why, I thought so.
When he is 40.
He's already got 5 wives, and I can't even get a date.
Your Royal Highness, I would like to introduce my family. This is my daughter, Vicki, my son, Jamie, and my only wife, Joan.
How do you do, Your Highness?
I am pleased to meet you, Mrs. Lawson.
Vicki, would you get the cold drinks out of the kitchen and Jamie the hors d'oeuvres, please?
Sure, Mom.
Well, why don't we get comfortable? Please, let's sit down.
The son helps with the serving, while the wife does nothing? Americans have strange customs.
True, but we must not offend our hosts. Perhaps if we just observe them, see their customs, and do what they do.
Splendid suggestion.
Thank you.
Glad I thought of it.
Now remember, just do what they do and we'll be okay.
I should say, Mr. Lawson, that your eyes must always be lower than the sheikh's when you are sitting.
Oh, certainly.
You have done me a great honor inviting me into your home, Mr. Lawson.
Oh, no. It's a great honor for us, Sheikh.
How long will you be in this country?
Until our business is concluded. A few days.
And to see Disneyland.
What's going on in here? A slumber party? Whatever happened to sitting on the furniture?
Oh, you prefer to sit on the furniture. Excellent suggestion. Glad I thought of it.
Dear?
A cold drink, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure to serve you.
You are a very polite girl, Vicki.
I am very polite and attentive. Have an hors d'oeuvre.
What is this I'm eating?
Oh, they're little wieners wrapped in a biscuit.
Now, aren't they great? They're called pigs in a blanket.
Twig! Pigs!
Pig!
Mr. Lawson, I should explain that pigs in our country are considered unclean and we are forbidden to eat of them.
Oh, I see. No, Your Highness. They're not actually made from pigs. That's just a nickname. They're all beef. And kosher.
Well.
Well, I would like to propose a toast to His Royal Highness.
The camel jockey.
Vicki!
Your Royal Highness, I don't know what could have gotten into Vicki. I apologize for her remark.
And so you should. His Highness is not a camel jockey.
No, of course not.
I am the greatest camel jockey.
In Tabiri, no one races camels faster than His Highness. It is against the law.
Boy, you talk about your home field advantage.
I shall consider your words a gracious compliment, Vicki.
Thank you, camel jockey.
And now, in appreciation for your having His Highness in your humble home, it is our custom to present a gift to the host.
Yes, and as a firstborn son, I wish to present it to your firstborn son.
Well, that's very nice, but it's just not necessary.
Dad, the guy's a sheikh. He can do what he wants.
You must accept. To refuse would be an insult.
So, what's the gift?
She is your gift.
I accept.
All right, fans, here we go. Your Royal Highness, that's very generous of you, but we couldn't possibly accept one of your future wives as a gift for Jamie.
Dad, I promise I'll never ask you for another thing.
Forget it, Jamie.
Mr. Lawson, as I have mentioned, to refuse a gift from His Royal Highness would be an unspeakable insult.
Well, I understand that, but a wife for my 13-year-old son is just out of the question.
But they are twins. I have a spare.
Well, thanks, Your Highness, but we wouldn't want to break up a match set.
In that case, I am afraid any business dealings with your company are out of the question.
Arabo, welcome to the family.
Dad. Oh, thank you, Dad. I don't care if I ever get a dog.
Well, now that that's settled, I'm sure His Royal Highness would like to see the rest of our home.
Yes, I would like that.
Well, Jamie, while I'm doing a little business with Mustafa, why don't you and Vicki show the sheikh around the house?
Come, Your Highness, and we'll show you around the house.
We'll start with the kitchen. I bet you've never seen what a microwave does to a ping pong ball. Excuse me, Mrs. Lawson. Mrs. Lawson, I like the sound of that.
Mustafa, we certainly don't want to offend His Royal Highness, but in our country, a boy Jamie's age simply can't have a wife.
Isn't there anything that you can do?
Mrs. Lawson, in our country, we have a saying, never pitch a tent when the desert wind blows sand across a camel's foot.
Well, what does that mean?
You got a big problem.
Sheikh, I really want to thank you for my wife. Most of the gifts I get need batteries.
I am sure you will find Araba suitable. Your every wish is her command. For example, say you have a small hunger, you desire sweet cake. Simply clap your hands and say, sweet cake.
Here is your sweet cake, Sheikh. I threw in the milk, Sheikh.
Why, thank you, Vicki. Your sister is exceptionally obedient.
Obedient? That's her. She'd stand on her head for you. Well, let me show you the rest of the...
Look! Amazing!
Mustafa, there must be some way of solving our problem without jeopardizing any business with my company.
Perhaps you could explain it to the sheikh that this is an exceptional case, and then he could take back his wife and give Jamie some other small token of his affection.
Yeah.
Perhaps His Highness could give Jamie an oil well. How does that sound?
Very affectionate.
And the bedrooms and stuff are this way, Sheikh.
One moment. Mustafa.
Yes.
American women are quite different than I have been led to believe. And now considering taking one for a wife.
Splendid, Your Highness. Don't you agree, Mrs. Lawson?
Yes, of course.
Well, I think it would be excellent for relations between your country and ours.
I am pleased that you feel that way. Because, for my wife, I choose Vicki.
Vicki?
She is so obedient.
Your Royal Highness, we're very flattered, but that's just not possible.
Dad, the guy's a sheikh. He can do what he wants.
Your Highness, you don't understand.
I understand completely. You wish to throw a multi-million-dollar contract for your company.
You'll be soldering circuit boards in Okinawa.
You would not want to lose that contract, now would you, Mr. Lawson?
No, certainly not.
I will expect you tomorrow night at my hotel suite at 7. At that time, I will present my bride-to-be with a ring of engagement. Until tomorrow.
But when do I get my wife?
When His Highness gets his. Until tomorrow.
Nice going, Ted. You married off both of our kids in one night.
Just relax, Joan. There is a way out of this.
Who wants a way out?
Now, the Sheikh is impressed with Vicki because she's so obedient, right?
Right.
So?
So?
So what if she's not so obedient?
But what about my wife?
Forget it. We'll get you that dog.
That better be one great dog.
But where is my bride to be?
Well, she's right here, Your Royal Highness. Vicki?
How beautiful you look in that costume I sent you. You are more radiant than the sunrise on the Great Nile.
Please to be seated. His Highness has an entertainment for you.
Forget it.
They are delightful, yes? They have trained for this dance since they were mere babies.
I can do that.
She's not only beautiful and obedient, but talented as well. And now, Vicki, to make our engagement official, I present you with this bauble.
Look at the size of that sucker.
That's some bauble.
You call this piece of Coke bottle a ring? I've seen better rings around a bathtub.
I will excuse your outburst this once, Vicki. You may sit next to me and fluff my pillows.
Fluff your own pillows, turkey.
Young lady, that is no way to speak to His Royal Highness.
Who asked you, camel breath?
What has happened to her? Vicki, if you are to be my wife, you must do as I say. Fluff my pillows.
You clap your hands at me one more time, Buster, and I'll fluff your mouth. Now feel me great. I'm starved.
This is terrible. I cannot take a wife like this. I would lose the respect of my people and be disgraced.
1,000 pardons, O great lion of the dunes. But if you were to break your word by ending the engagement, you would also be disgraced.
Mustafa, maybe there's a way out of this predicament. If we could arrange a simple exchange of gifts, then His Royal Highness wouldn't be disgraced. Like trading Vicki for Jamie's wife, Araba.
Can't we make that Vicki for a wife to be named later?
You would not be insulted by such an arrangement?
Well, normally, yes, but since it's between such good friends...
That is very gracious of you. And in the spirit of friendship, the contract with my country is yours.
Well, that's great. Thank you.
And now, Miss Vicki, since the engagement is off, perhaps you would like to return the ring to His Highness.
Are you crazy? Look at the size of this sucker. Watch this, Vicki. Bullseye! How about that, Vicki? Big deal. Oh, yeah? Let's see you do a wise guy. I only need one. Any questions?
Yeah. How would you like to be rewired as a blender?
Hi! Hi! What's the get-up for, Harriet? They're having tryouts for the cheerleading squad at school. Want to see the cheer made up? No. Okay. Lean to the left, lean to the right. Stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight. Yay, team!
Harriet, why do you want to be a cheerleader?
Because they have lots of fun, and they pal around together. And they even have slumber parties at each of the cheerleaders' homes.
Slumber parties? You mean all those great-looking girls run around the house in their pajamas?
Uh-huh.
Vicki, you're going to try out for a cheerleader.
Yoo-hoo, it's Ida Mae, your favorite neighbor.
Right, and poison ivy's my favorite plant.
Hi.
Hi, it's so
wonderful to see me, I know. Every morning when I get up and look in the mirror, I get little goosebumps.
I can understand that.
As my dear friend Clint Eastwood always says to me, Ida Mae, you make my day.
Do you really know him?
I'm the one who gave him the name Dirty Harry.
Well, if you'll excuse me, Ida Mae, I want to finish making these hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, playing Betty Crocker. Still the dependable little housewife.
Ida Mae, I just think a wife should do nice things for her husband.
That's what Phil used to say.
Who's Phil?
My second husband. Or was he my third? Oh, it's just a blur of honeymoons.
Well, you never told me you were married before.
What's to tell? Those men were all animals. They expected me to be a slave, just like you.
I am not a slave. I'm just making some snacks. My father's coming to visit us.
How sweet. In a diabetic sort of way. Is your mother coming too?
No, my father's a widower. In fact, we haven't seen him over a year.
Well, I can understand that. Who'd want to spend a vacation watching you slice cheese?
Here we are, Dad. Welcome to my home sweet mortgage.
Say, there's my darling little granddaughter. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Come on over here, Vicki, and give your grandpa a great big hug.
A great big hug.
Yeah. Oh.
Stop, Vicki. That's big enough.
Oh. I keep forgetting she's really a robot. Oh, what strength.
I can crack walnuts between my toes.
Tony, we're back.
Grandpa!
Davy boy! Oh, my goodness, look at you. You're growing like a weed. And so handsome.
Yeah.
And Vicki, you're growing like an erector set.
Yeah. Daddy, oh, Daddy!
Jody.
Welcome.
Oh, how's my beautiful daughter? Oh, and who's this?
Oh, this is our neighbor's sister, Ida Mae Brendel, Ida Mae. This is Joan's father, Dr. Jim Anderson.
Always a pleasure to meet a charming lady.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you're trying to make a pass, Buster, you can just... Did he say doctor?
That's right.
How nice. Doctors do very well, don't they?
Well, I get by.
Jamie, Vicki, would you go in the kitchen and finish making those hors d'oeuvres, please?
Sure, Mom. Come on, erector set.
Okay, weed.
Ida Mae, listen, if you don't mind, Dad's had a long flight, and I'm sure he'd like to relax.
Oh, I don't mind at all. Come on, let's relax.
Dad, it's so good to have you here. And you just look wonderful.
Well, thank you. I feel wonderful. That's because I exercise, eat properly, and never go near a doctor.
Well, I haven't been feeling so well myself. It's such a comfort knowing there's a doctor right next door who can check my heart. Which right now is fluttering like a hummingbird's wings.
So, what's happening back home, Dad?
Yeah, how's the doctor business? You, keeping them in stitches?
Well, to tell you the truth,
I heard the funniest story the other day from my dear friend, Jonas Salk.
Jonas Salk? You mean Dr. Salk? You know him?
Well, ever since he was a skinny little kid with acne, you know, I couldn't have been more surprised when he invented a cure for polio. I thought it would be for pimples.
So, Dad, have you seen...
the stories I could tell you about dear Jonas.
Well, I'd like to hear them sometime.
What about tonight, over dinner?
Well,
I'll pick you up at 7.
7?
Joni, you didn't tell me your daddy was such a fast worker. Bye, Jimbo.
Listen, Dad, we're really sorry about... You know, you don't have to go out with her tonight.
Well, I wouldn't want to be rude. I mean, she is your friend and neighbor. Besides, it's only dinner. I mean, what harm can come from grabbing a quick bite?
Remember Jaws?
Poor Dad. He must be having a miserable time with Ida May.
Hi.
Hi, you're home early.
Couldn't wait to get rid of Ida May, huh? We should have told you about her.
Oh, yes, you should have. I mean, what an interesting woman. I mean, she knows everyone. Did you know that Ida May was the one who talked Sylvester Stallone into being an actor? Before he met her, he was going to be a speech therapist.
Dad, there's a lot you don't know about Ida May.
Oh, I'm sure. Maybe I'll find out some of it tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
Huh? We're going dancing. She said she'd show me some of the steps she taught Michael Jackson. Oh, I'm bad, real bad. Good night, good night.
There's Debbie Barnhill. Man, she is so... I can't find the word.
Try developed.
I'd sure like to ask her out, but she only dates 9th grade hunks.
And you're an 8th grade clunk.
Oh, yeah? Catch this action. Hi, Debbie.
Hi!
Remember me? Jamie Lawson, I sit next to you in math.
Wow! Far out!
Who cares? I understand completely. You don't want it to look too obvious that you liked me.
Oh, gag me with a spoon.
Well, I tried.
Well, you bombed.
There's Mr. Bryant. Some yo-yo must be in trouble.
Jamie, I want to talk to you.
Lots of luck, yo-yo.
Jamie, I'm sure you're aware of the cheerleading tryouts we're having here on Friday.
Yes, sir.
Well, I've decided to use student judges from the 3 grades, and you've been chosen to represent the 8th grade.
Yeah? Great! How come? Because I'm so popular?
No, I pulled your name out of a hat.
Jamie, I heard. You're gonna be a judge, huh?
Well, it looks that way, Debbie.
Awesome, you know. I'm trying out for cheerleader.
Really?
Yeah. Want to share my lunch?
Sure.
Gag me with a spoon.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Is my Jimbo here?
No, Jimbo is playing golf, though, with Teddo.
That's the 3rd time this week, oh. Well, he won't have time for foolish games like that afterwards.
Afterwards?
After we're married.
Married? Did my father ask you to marry him, Ida May?
Well, no, but he will. And please, forget the Ida May. You can call me Mommy Dearest.
Tonight, Homer gets a new job as Mr. Burns' assistant.
Ted!
You see what you made me do, Joan?
Well, how can you practice hope at a time like this. Ida May thinks she's going to marry my father.
Joan, what Ida May thinks isn't important. It's what your father thinks that counts.
Oh, honey, Ted, I forgot to mention I can't stay for dinner. I'm taking Ida May out.
Dad, you've seen Ida May every night since you've been here. Do you really like her that much?
Oh, she's a million laughs. You know, I've been a widower so long, I forgot how much fun it is to date.
Yeah, well, dating's one thing, but you're not thinking about maybe marrying again, are you?
Well, if the right woman came along, I might take another dip in the sea of matrimony. Who knows? Well, I better get dressed.
Did you hear that? He said, who knows?
Joni, who knows doesn't mean a thing. It's I do that does all the damage. Just stop jumping to conclusions, okay?
I'm not. Ida May has him completely hoodwinked. Oh, with us, she's Godzilla. With him, she's Gidget.
Where are you going, handsome?
Debbie finally agreed to go out with me. Guess my macho image and great personality.
And because she's trying out for a cheerleader and you're a judge.
Honey, it sounds like she's just using you to get your vote.
And she's doing a bang-up job of it.
Till you stop that. You know that Ida May doesn't love him. She's just after him because she knows that a doctor makes a good living.
And she's doing a bang-up job of it.
Joni, your father is capable of making his own decisions. And if you don't want him to resent you, don't say anything. Don't butt in.
But Ted...
Butt out.
Well, I don't care what your father says. I'm not going to let that vampire sink her teeth into my father.
Dad said to butt out.
Well, what your father doesn't know won't hurt him. And with your help, Vicki, I just might be able to convince Ida May that my dad isn't the great catch that she thinks he is. Okay?
Like, wow, like far out, like who cares?
I'll get it, Vicki. It's a vampire. And you know what to do.
I know what to do.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Vicki.
Hello, vampire.
Oh, won't you please sit down, Ida May? My dad will be right out.
Oh, thank you. Listen, I hope you don't go too crazy giving me expensive presents.
Expensive presents?
Next Mother's Day.
I won't, Mommy dearest.
You know, it's going to seem strange having a daughter-in-law older than I.
Oh, hi there, Ida May. Jim will be right out. So where are you two crazy kids going tonight, huh? Mud wrestling?
He told you.
Honey, would you go tell Dad that she's here?
Sure.
Well, Ida May, my father and you have certainly hit it off.
Oh, yes, that dear man. He's so sweet, so generous, so handsome.
So broke.
Broke?
Vicki, you're not supposed to talk about that.
My Jimbo's broke. Oh, that's a joke, right? It's not a joke.
I'm afraid not. But I'm sure things will be better once that malpractice suit is settled. If it doesn't wipe him out.
Malpractice suit?
Oh, it's just a money-hungry patient. But Dad says they don't have a leg to stand on.
That's why they're suing.
Isn't he insured?
Oh, I'm afraid he couldn't afford it. I mean, after all, my dad is just a country doctor. Some of his patients pay him in chickens.
Chickens?
Instead of big bucks, he gets big clucks.
Oh, but I'm sure it makes no difference to you, Ida May, that my father's practically a pauper.
Pauper? What on earth are you talking about, Joan?
Dad, well...
Joan, what have you been telling Ida May?
Nothing.
She told her grandpa gets paid in chickens who are being sued for malpractice.
What?
Jim, Let me put this as delicately as I can. Financially, are you in the toilet?
Well, let me answer you delicately. Financially, I'm flushed.
Well, I didn't doubt it, not for a moment.
Joan, what did I tell you about butting in?
Just trying to protect Dad. She didn't want him marrying the vampire.
Now, Joni, whom I marry is my business.
You tell him, Snooky Wookums.
Even if it's the vampire.
That's a lovely compliment.
Well, however, the fact is, I have no intention of marrying Ida May or anyone else.
What? You mean you were just toying with my affections? And all the while you had no intention of taking advantage of me?
Ida May, I never promised you anything more than a good time.
Oh, you tell her, Dad. Ow.
Goodbye, you quack.
Say, did I lead her on and not realize it?
No, Dad.
No, Dad. She's just looking for a man to support her in the style to which she's dying to become accustomed.
Well, anyway, now I'll have more time with Jamie and Vicki. Right, honey?
Right, Snooky Wookums.
Well, now we're down to the final 3 contestants for the 2 open places on the Grant Junior High cheerleading squad. Next, we have Debbie Barnhill.
Like give me a G. Like give me an R. Like give me an A. Like give me an N. Like give me a T. Like, what did I spell? Like grand. Like great. Like, yeah. Oh.
Debbie, are you okay?
Yes.
Thank you, Debbie. And our next contestant is Harriet Brindle. Harriet?
Leap in the air and spin yourself around. Wave all your arms and roll on the ground. Kick up your feet and never say die, because we are the team from Grant Junior High. Yay, Grant!
Thank you, Harriet. That was very, very good. And our final competitor is Vicki Lawson.
Grant's the best from here to Maine. Opponents all go down the drain. We always win, come sun or rain. So climb aboard the victory train.
Like, how did she do that? Vicki! That was something else. And now for the big moment. Which 2 of these ladies will be members of the junior high cheerleading squad? Judges, what have you decided? What's going on here? You're supposed to vote for 2 girls. And all 3 of you voted for Debbie Barnhill. Now, how come?
Easy. She was the best.
You mean the best? She can't cheer, she can't jump, what? She can't even land. I want the truth. Why did you vote for her?
Well, Debbie let me take her out for pizza.
What? She let me take her out for pizza.
Me too.
That double-crosser. I thought I was the only one she was using. I think we'd like to vote again, Mr. Bryant.
Mm-hmm, good thinking. I am pleased to announce that the new members of the cheerleading squad are Harriet Brindle and Vicki Lawson. Thank you all for trying out. You were very good.
Like, barf me out! Like, I ate all that pizza for nothing. Like, I got cramps. Like, I never want to see you again. But Debbie! Don't worry, Jamie. You always got me. Like, barf me out.
Tonight, America's favorite children's book series returns.
She's a snow she'll make your heart take flight.
Monday.
Okay, honey.
Where's Dad and Vicki? I haven't seen him this morning.
Oh, your father's back on his health kick again. He went jogging and he took Vicki with him. He said he was going to run 5 miles.
Now I know why he took Vicki with him. He needs someone strong to carry him home.
I'll get it. Oh, no, what happened?
Nothing. It's a joke. I'm fine. Vicki, put me down.
Ted, that's not funny. You scared me half to death.
Scared me the other half. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Bye.
You know how I feel about all that jogging, especially 5 miles.
Man, 5 miles is nothing, right, Vicki?
Right, especially when you jog 1 and I carry you 4.
Oh, Vicki, you're so cute. Now, why don't you go jog your cabin? You know, honey, you should exercise more. I mean, it keeps you healthy. You see, that's why I never get a cold or any of that other stuff that's going around.
Do I look like I need more exercise?
Not right this minute. But you got to think about the future, honey. I mean, one night you could go to bed looking like Shelley Long and wake up the next morning looking like Shelley Winter.
Okay, come on, let's keep those jumping jacks going now. Let's get rid of that flab. Come on, girl.
I do not have flabs.
Okay, 5, 6, 7. Hey, come on, count them. You're looking great.
Oh, this guy's worse than Attila the Hun.
Hands over your heads now. Come on. Try to reach that ceiling and stretch, stretch, stretch.
No, Vicki, come on down.
All right, now let's do 100 sit-ups. Come on, and 1.
Forget it, Buster. I'm pooped. No more exercise for me. Oh, Vicki, would you use your magnetic personality and get me that can of soda, please?
Use my magnetic personality.
Oh, thanks.
Hi, Mom. How's it going?
Her flab is pooped.
Well, like your dad said, it's important for a woman to keep her health and to keep her figure, to keep her husband's interest. Well, wouldn't you appreciate a lovely wife, Jamie?
Not at my age. I'd rather have a hamster.
Hi.
Hi. See anything you like?
Yeah. Thanks.
Looks like Dad'd rather have a hamster.
I don't feel so very well, honey. I'm very, very sick.
Oh, the big macho health nut is sick. Oh, poor little boy.
My head is pounding.
Oh.
And my throat hurts.
Aw.
And the company doctor says I have the measles.
Ah!
Relax, Joni. You've already had the measles. Jamie's been immunized, and a robot can't get anything, not even a cold.
I can get cold.
Stop that, Vicki. Look at my eyes, honey. They're like 2 raw eggs with ketchup on them.
Vicki, would you fix your dad some hot tea and honey for his throat?
Forget it, Buster.
I'm pooped.
Vicki, you better go make Dad the tea before he exercises your plastic behind. Got the picture?
Oh, honey, I am so sick and so weak. Is Mommy gonna take care of baby Teddy?
Of course she will. Now, baby Teddy, lie down, and Mommy will get the thermometer and take the baby's tempy wimpy.
Okie dokie.
I think I'm gonna barfy warfy.
Here we are. It's not the kind that goes in your mouth.
I suddenly feel so much better, I can't tell you.
Joni, Teddy. When they told me at the office you'd come home sick, I rushed right over.
Well, that was awfully nice of you, Brandon.
Hey, I'm not just your boss. I'm also a warm, sensitive guy. I brought you something to take your mind off your illness, keep her from getting bored.
What's that?
This briefcase is full of work. There's enough there to keep you busy for 2 weeks.
Well, thank you, Brandon. What a caring friend you are.
Hey.
Brandon, I'm not sure how much work Ted's going to be able to do. Hey, he should get as much rest as possible with the measles.
Measles? At your age? You don't get itty bitty baby boo-boo.
That's right. You better not get too close.
No problem. I had measles when I was a kid. Boy, did I look funny, too. My cheeks swollen out to here.
I got news for you, Brandon. You didn't have the measles. You had the mumps.
Mumps?
A different itsy-bitsy baby boo-boo.
You mean I could catch measles from you?
Well, you probably already have. Wait, Brandon. I'll take your temperature. What a coward.
Well, at least you found a great way to get rid of Brandon.
Here is your tea.
Oh, thank you, Vicki. That's nice. It's a little cold. Could you make it hotter, please?
Make it hotter.
Oh, thank you, Vicki. It's a little weak. Could you make it stronger?
Boy, this guy's worse than a silver hun.
I'll get it. Now, you lie down. Brandon, what are you doing back here?
My wife won't let me in the house.
Why not?
Well, when I was over there and I told her I'd been here and Ted had the measles, she threw me out. She never had them.
What happened to your hand?
I was trying to get in through a window. She slammed it on my fingers. I think I'm getting sick, too. I feel a chill.
What are you going to do about a place to stay?
Oh, that's no problem. I already found a place. It's real nice. They'll take great care of me, cater to my every whim.
Where?
Here.
Here's your tea. It's hot and strong.
Oh, thanks, Vicki. I could really use that to warm my little tummy.
Warm your little tummy.
Wake up. Morning, Brandon. What's so funny?
You. Your face. You look like Howdy Doody.
Oh, yeah? Well, kids could use your face to play connect the dots.
Oh. Ah! Stuck here with the measles. What could be worse?
Being stuck here with you. But we won't be bored. You brought home enough work to keep us both busy for a month.
You crazy? I don't do any work in the office. Why should I do any here?
Morning. How you feeling, honey?
Not too good.
Brandon, in this house, I am honey.
Oh, sorry, honey.
How's your hand, Brandon?
Hurts when I do this.
Then don't do that.
Oh, while you were asleep, the bank called. They said that we're going to be overdrawn. You didn't deposit your paycheck yesterday?
Well, honey, that was because they came straight home from the office because I felt so rotten.
I feel rotten, too. I've seen your paycheck.
Well, I'll just drop by the bank and deposit it.
Oh, thanks, honey. It's over there on the desk.
Oh, now, if anyone comes to the door while I'm gone, you wear those masks.
I don't want you spreading all of your germs around.
No,
okay?
Joe, no. Joe, you can't leave a man in my condition alone. Who's going to take care of me? Who's going to feed me? Who's going to give me my sponge bath?
Don't overdo it, Brandon. I'll slam the window on your nose.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Mr. Brindle. Oh, wow. Look at your faces.
No, don't remind me.
Your eyes are like 2 raw eggs with ketchup on them.
Oh, I look like a horrible, blotchy mess.
Not that good.
Hey, listen, why don't you send the kids to the bank, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'll send the kids, sweetheart.
Okay. Jamie, would you mind going by the bank and depositing a check for us?
Sure, Mom.
Great, thanks.
Come on, Vicki. Hi. Ah! The red-haired creature with the freckled face. Ah! Chubby creature with the tight pants. Okay, we're even, Harriet. Come on in. Make yourself at home. You always try to keep me out. Why are you inviting me in?
Because I'm going out. Bye.
Wait. I'll go with you. I'm just going to the bank.
Good. I can tell everybody my man's in high finance.
Come on, Vicki.
Okay, tight pants.
Harriet, don't you have anything to say to your poor sick father?
No. But I have a message for Mrs. Lawson from my mother.
Oh, what's that, Harriet?
She says if my dad gets really sick and has to be rushed to the hospital, don't bother to call. She's gone bowling.
Vicki, wait here while I go deposit Dad's check.
Wait here.
Darn money machines never work right.
I can make it work.
Thank you. How did you know how to do that?
That's how my father fixes the stereo and me.
You know, Jamie, after we're married, we'll be doing a lot of banking together. You'll be putting all of your money into our joint account, and I'll be spending it. Harriet, there's a fine line between wishful thinking and total insanity. You've just crossed it.
Next, please.
Excuse me, kids.
Hey, you can't do that, lady. My man has a very big deposit to make.
Well, I have a very big withdrawal to make. Hi there.
Hello.
Hi, may I have some money, please?
Oh, certainly. How much?
Everything you've got.
What?
This is a holdup. You heard me, fella. This is a holdup. Give me all your money you got back there.
Sure. Right. You got it, lady.
Stop calling me lady.
You bet. Anything you say, ma'am. Just take it easy. We don't want anyone to get hurt now, do we? Just take it easy. Here's your money.
All right, everybody in the back room. Let's go. Move it fast. No, you 3 kids stay here. Come on, move fast, fast. Okay, kids, up against the wall. Keep quiet. Don't make me nervous. I'm new with this.
I warn you, ladies. My boyfriend here is an expert in karate. He has a black belt. She's only half right. I do have a black belt, but all it does is hold up my pants.
Okay, come on. Get over there. Get over there. Move it.
What are you trying to do, Harriet? Get me shot? Man's supposed to protect his woman. You want everyone to think you're a coward? I can live with that.
This is it?
Won't even cover the cost of my pantyhose.
There's more money over there.
What?
I said there's more money over there.
Good thinking, kid. But how do we get it out?
Like this.
Fantastic. Want to be my partner? Here's a 20 for your trouble, cutie. You're real cute, honey.
You're real cute, too, honey.
Oh, no. You blew my disguise, kid. Now the cops will know I'm not just another pretty face.
You sure makes an ugly woman. Just like my mother. She doesn't shave her legs either.
You in the bank. This is the police. You in the bank.
Oh, shucks. Just was getting the hang of this.
The place is surrounded. Come out with your hands up.
Do you hear that?
He said,
The place is surrounded. Man of the with your hands
You two, pick up the money. Tell him I'm not giving up without a fight.
He's not giving up without a fight.
Tell him I've got hostages.
He's got hostages.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What are you doing? The score's tied. There's only a minute to play.
You can see who won on the 6 o'clock news.
What? This is my house and my TV.
Yeah, but I'm your guest.
Well, only because you forced yourself on us.
I did. I did not.
You did too?
I did not. Not.
Hey, now, what's going on in here?
Well, I'm trying to watch a ball game, and he wants to watch some idiotic rerun.
Gilligan Diamond is not idiotic.
Knock it off! Listen to you two, grown men acting like babies.
No, sir.
He started it.
Give me that.
Will you give me that?
No. There'll be no more TV for either of you.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. A robbery is in progress at the Elm Street branch of Second Citizens Bank. There are unconfirmed reports that customers, including 3 children, are being held hostage.
No, Joni, that's our bank.
We'll interrupt this program with further reports as they come in. We now return to Gilligan's...
Jamie and Vicki are in there.
So is Harriet.
We gotta get down there. Come on.
You'll never take me, coppers, as long as I got these hostages. Answer the phone, bullhorn mouth. I don't trust these rotten cops. I better keep an eye on them.
Second Citizens Bank. We pay high interest rates, low mortgage rates, and hold hostages.
What are they saying?
The rotten cops want to know your demands.
Tell them I want a getaway car, big enough for me and you 3 kids, and a pair of shoes with low heels in red.
Hey, more bank robbers! No! Don't shoot! What'd you say? We got the measles. We're contagious.
Measles.
Get out of here.
Officer, it's our children in the bank.
Oh, all right, that's different. Stay here, but don't breathe.
Officer, you have got to go in there and get my little girl out of there. You can go back later and get his kid.
Take it easy. We're doing the best we can. Yeah, well, that's not good enough. All right, you give up now, or we're coming in with guns blazing.
What do you mean, we?
Would you give me that and get back here before I lock you both up?
So quiet out there. Making me nervous again.
Jamie, just in case we don't get out of this alive, just once, tell me you love me. Harriet, what can it hurt? I won't tell anybody. Oh, all right, Harriet. I love you. You heard it, world! He's crazy about me!
Get the phone.
Hello, hostage speaking.
What'd they say?
They have your getaway car. Also a pair of low-heeled brown shoes.
Brown? It's gonna clash with my purse. I asked for red. All right, get over here. We're going. You lead the way. Us 3 gotta stick together. Got it?
Got it. Stick together. You
Let's
bet.
go.
Oh, there she is. I mean, what is it?
Kids, are you all right?
So far, Dad.
Listen, you don't need the kids. We'll go in their place. Right, Brandon?
Right. He'll go in their place.
No deal. As long as I get these kids, the cops won't touch me.
Officer, please, do something.
Lady, the man has a gun. We don't want the kids to get hurt. Maybe I can do something. Vicki, use your magnetic personality on the robber.
Great. My kid's life is in danger. He's running a charm school.
You with my magnetic personality.
What the heck is that?
I don't believe it. Come on, get him! Get him! Right there! Good guy! Jamie, you all right? You all right?
Oh, that heavens, it's all over in your face.
No thanks to Jamie. I thought he'd protect me, but I guess chivalry is dead.
Yeah, and I didn't intend to join it.
No, for the life of me. I can't figure out why that guy threw the gun to the little girl. Oh, why? Well, you know, I guess he was just nervous. I mean, wouldn't you be nervous wearing a bra and pantyhose?
You got the money back and the robber officer. You did a great job.
A great job. Here's a 20 for all your trouble, cutie.
Better. Now, today we're going to discuss accidents, safety, and first aid. And not only how to prevent them, but what to do in case you have one. How does that sound?
Boring.
Now, Jamie, you wouldn't think it was boring if somebody you knew was choking and you were able to save their life with a Heimlich maneuver.
What kind of maneuver, Mrs. Lawson?
Heimlich.
Gesundheit.
Well, I guess I walked right into that one. Now, who can tell me what this is called?
It's called kissing.
No, it's called CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. It brings people back to life.
Kissing can do that, too.
Quiet down. Later on in the week, we'll be learning some mouth-to-mouth techniques.
I'd like to practice my mouth-to-mouth with Jessica Ryan.
What did you say, Jamie?
Oh, nothing. He said he'd like to practice mouth-to-mouth with Jessica Ryan.
Cool it, class, and I mean it. Now, since most accidents occur in the home, we're going to learn some basic home safety techniques. Oh, and I also thought it would be fun to put on a play to demonstrate how to prevent accidents. Now, who would like to volunteer to write our little play? Oh, I see we have 2 volunteers. And I'm sure the play will be both informative and funny, because it's going to be written by our 2 favorite class comedians, Jamie and Reggie.
Say what? Mom, we're really not that funny.
We know, but write it anyway. duster tied to your back.
I'm doing multitasking. I'm programmed to do 4 different things at once. This is 2 of them, vacuuming and dusting.
Very clever. What are the other 2 things?
I can tap, dance, and sing while vacuuming and dusting. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in.
Oh, very good, Vicki.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's so nice to come home to a standing ovation.
Ted, Vicki was just demonstrating her multitasking capability.
Really? Well, let me demonstrate one of mine. Watch closely, Vicki. This is really interesting.
Oh.
That's called CPR. He's bringing you back to life.
So that's why I'm breathing harder, huh?
I'm teaching Jamie's class about life-saving techniques, like CPR and the Heimlich.
Gesundheit.
Well, I know how to do the Heimlich maneuver. First, you place your arms around the victim's waist like this.
That's right.
Then you place your right fist halfway between the navel and the sternum like this.
Very good.
And then you take your left hand, cover your right fist like this, and you give 3 quick thrusts like this. And I don't know about you, but I certainly feel better.
Raw meat again for lunch, Tiger.
What's that bell for, Vicki?
It's time to shut the raw meat in the oven, Tiger. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go.
Oh, get it. You go get ready for dinner. Yes. Oh, hi, Harriet.
Hi. Sweet Cheeks Jamie around?
Sweet Cheeks is doing his homework before dinner.
Something smells delicious. What are you making?
Roast beef.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Well, I guess I'd better go home and thaw out my terrible, tasteless dinner.
Thaw out?
Mom's bowling night. And my dad can't even boil water without burning it. So it's another crummy, frozen TV dinner for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sometimes I don't even bother heating it up. Just pull it out of the freezer and lick it. I'll probably grow up undernourished and all wrinkled like a freckled prune.
Harriet, wait. Why don't you stay and have dinner with us?
Really? Oh, I'd love to. But I'd have to tell my father.
Well, you do that, honey.
Daddy!
Dinner? We'd love to. Oh, that was delicious, Joni.
Thank you, Brandon.
I haven't had a dinner that good since, I can't remember when.
I can, since the last time you invited yourself here.
I'd like to propose a toast. Here's to Jamie, the apple of my eye. Now you have to toast me, Jamie. Okay. Here's to Harriet, the worm in the apple.
Jamie.
Cute worm in the apple? That's better. That was beautiful.
Well, I'd like to propose a toast, too. To my dearest friends in the whole world.
Oh, Brandon.
Too bad they're not here tonight. Down the hatch.
You all right, Brandon?
Emergency choking. Arms around the waist.
No, Vicki.
Fists like this.
What is she doing?
The Heimlich. 3 quick thrusts. 1, 2, 3.
She broke my back.
I don't know about you, but I certainly feel better.
Hey, Jane, will you stop walking in circles? You make me dizzy.
All riders pace when they think. Gets the blood flowing to the brain.
Well, we better get more ink flowing to the paper. But we want to be in the play for class.
Okay. What have we got so far?
Okay. Safety First, written by Reggie Williams and Jamie Lawson.
Wait. Why isn't it Jamie Lawson and Reggie Williams?
Because I've got the pencil.
Daddy, isn't pretending you're hurt a little sneaky?
Of course it is. That's why we're doing it. Don't you have any idea how hard it is to get money out of an insurance company? No. And you better not say anything to give me away, loose lips.
Oh, I won't, because you're my father, and I can do what I'm told.
That's my little girl.
And I also love having something to blackmail you with. Darn.
Just when we were on a roll.
Hi. What happened to your neck, Mr. Brindle? Get a whiplash?
No, Vicki Lash. This is what you did to me last night with that, what do you call it? Heimlich.
Gesundheit.
Oh, it is very painful. It even hurts when I brush my teeth. Right, Harry?
Right, Daddy.
Then don't brush your teeth. Just put them in a glass of water.
That's funny. I didn't mean real funny.
So where are your parents, Jamie?
In the kitchen.
Oh, it even hurts to walk. But big boys don't cry.
Poor baby. Well, what are you guys doing? And can I do it with you?
We're writing a play for school, and no.
A play? What is it about?
Accidents in the home.
Can I be in it? I've had experience.
Yeah. You look like you've been in an accident.
I'll ignore that. I once played the part of Juliet. I had the audience holding their breath. And don't say that's better than holding their nose.
Well, you can't be in our play, Harriet, because we're in junior high and you're still in grade school.
You're making a big mistake. When I grow up, I'm going to be a movie star.
That's possible. They'll still be making monster movies.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Teddy. You are such dear, considerate friends.
Vicki, get Brandon some nice fresh coffee, please.
Nice fresh coffee.
No, keep her away from me. She'll kill me.
Forget the coffee, Vicki. Forget the coffee. Brandon, we're sorry this happened, but it was just an accident.
Vicki thought she was saving your life.
Of course she did. Oh, how was she to know what she was really doing was giving me a slip disc, a pinched nerve, and 3 cracked ribs?
Gee, is that what your doctor said?
No, that's what my lawyer said. But I don't want you to think that this incredible pain and torment is causing me any trouble whatever.
It doesn't?
No.
What a guy. What a troper.
Gently. No, all I do is think of all that money, and I feel like $1 million.
Oh, what money?
The money I'm going to get from suing you.
What a guy. What a trooper.
Brandon, you can't be serious about suing us. Vicki just thought you were choking and was trying to save your life by using the Heimlich maneuver.
The Heimlich maneuver. Put your arms
She wants
up.
to finish me off. Stop!
Stop, Vicki.
Oh, thank heavens. Oh, Teddy. I am not a heartless man. It's just that there is no room for sentiment in matters of money. And here we are talking about a lot of money. Mucho dinero. Piles of pesos. Besides, it's not as if I'm suing you personally. I'm suing your insurance company. You are insured, aren't you?
Well, of course I am, Brandon. But if they have to pay off a big claim like this, they're going to raise my rates. They might even cancel my policy.
Don't you hate it when they do that? Well, dear friends, I'll see you in court.
What are you doing?
I knew it. He's not hurt at all. He's faking.
How do you know that?
Because no man with a pinched nerve, a slip disc, and 3 cracked ribs can do this.
Well, at least think it over about me being in your play. I'm a good actress. Watch. This is Lauren Bacall to have and have not. If you want me, just whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just put your lips together and blow. Now I'll do an imitation for you, Harriet. And listen closely. You know how to get lost, don't you? You just open the door and blow.
All right, now, Danny. When we finish writing this, we have to figure out who gets to play what parts to not play.
Well, Vicki can play the wife.
And I'll play the husband.
Okay, I'll be the narrator.
Now, that just leaves the part of Baby Shirley. Who can we get to play her?
I don't know, but it's not going to be easy. All the accidents happen to Baby Shirley. She really takes a beating.
Yeah. Who do we know that's dumb enough to take a part like that?
Harriet! Oh, Harriet, have we got a part for you?
Now, class, it's time for our play demonstrating common accidents in the home. Written and directed by Reggie Williams and Jamie Lawson. Also known as Jamie Lawson and Reggie Williams. Featuring Vicki Lawson as Mrs. Klutz. And by special arrangement with her school, a guest appearance by Harriet Brindle as Baby Shirley.
Thank you. Good afternoon, students. Before you, we have a typical American family we'll call the Klutz family. As our play opens, Mr. Klutz, like all typical American husbands, is watching a football game on TV. And Mrs. Klutz, like all typical American wives, is on the phone. Oh, you'll love my plumber. He's wonderful. Hold on, I'll get his number for you. A typical American husband.
Yes, typical American wife.
What's the phone number of our typical American plumber?
I don't know. You can look it up in a typical American phone book.
Good typical American thinking. Oh, no. Look at that phone cord. Someone could trip over it and get hurt. And look, here comes Baby Shirley. Mommy, my milk's cold. Like I said, somebody could get hurt. And look, Mrs. Klutz left that drawer open. That could be dangerous.
Hello, Mama. Would you keep that kid quiet? Give her a sucker sucker.
Baby Shirley, there's a sucker in the cupboard. Uh-oh. This typical American family's about to have another typical American accident in the typical American kitchen. Harry! Honey, are you okay?
Honey, maybe we should stop the play and take you home.
What? Give up show business?
Honey, what are you doing?
Oh, this is part of my plan to prove that Brandon is faking his broken neck.
But we already know that.
Well, we know he's faking, and he knows he's faking, but he doesn't know we know.
I know.
So the trick is to get him to do something that proves he's faking, and then he'll know we know.
And then we'll know he knows. Then what?
Who knows? That's Brandon. I invited him over to discuss the lawsuit.
Oh, hi, Brandon.
Hi,
How
Jody.
you feeling?
Oh, it even hurts when I talk. I get a terrible pain in the neck.
Has the same effect on us.
So, Teddy, what did you want to talk about the suit?
Oh, yeah, Brandon. I've been giving this a lot of thought, and I thought that, wait, oh, gee, Brandon, geez, it almost hit your toe there. would you pick up the hammer for me, Brandon?
Gee, I'm awful sorry, Titty, but I can't bend over. Lawyer's orders. Doctor's orders.
Yeah, Joan, would you hand me the hammer, please?
Sure.
So, about the suit?
Oh, yeah, Brandon. Well, like I said, considering everything that we've talked about... Whoa, Brandon, say the picture!
My beautiful picture.
Brandon, why didn't you save the picture?
Hey, Teddy, you know I can't move. Besides, I gotta tell you, it looked to me like a cheap print. Anyway, you were saying about the suit.
Oh, yeah, Brandon. I've been giving it a lot of thought, and... Whoa, save me, Brandon, save me!
Ted, are you all right?
No, I think I tore something.
What?
My shorts.
I don't want you to worry about the shirt. I'll just add a couple thou to the claim.
Hi. Why are you on the ground, Dad?
Clumsy fool fell off the ladder.
Wouldn't have if you'd have caught me, Brandon.
Teddy. Old Brendan sees right through you. You thought I was going to make some big move to catch you like this.
I thought you couldn't move, Brandon.
Yeah, but I...
And
no.
don't try to deny it, Brandon.
Oh, but I'm in great pain.
Forget it, Brandon. There's no use suing us now. You're faking.
No, wait a minute. Not so fast. I'll split the money with you. Right down the middle. 80 for me, 20 for you.
Brandon, that would be cheating.
60-40?
Brandon.
Just my luck. All the neighbors there are in the world, I have to get the worst kind. Honest.
I'll see you, Brandon. Better luck next time.
Oh, what a character.
Yeah, well, listen, honey, I'll hang this for you anyway. We can get new glass later, all right?
Here, I better hold the ladder for you, Dad. Statistics show that a person has an accident in the home every 10 seconds. Right, Vicki? Right. That person should get out of the house more often.